It's both technically. It's not streaming to an audience, but it streams to my YouTube, so that it can stay there and be recorded there. But you can't actually see it unless you have the link.
Okay, just checking.
That's how I've done it the entire time. I feel like I've explained that before.
November 1st.
November! Alright, welcome back everybody to Wishes of Nibiru. Today, it is Layla's player's birthday.
Woo!
Wave Layla's player.
What?
I said wave Layla's player. Anyway.
It's me. It's me.
That's what she really sounds like. Okay. So who wants to go over what happened last time? Any volunteers, or else I'm going to roll for it?
Immunity.
I don't think you gained that.
Well, yeah, I died.
Alright.
I know. That was last
How that has never happened before. That is so weird.
What?
I rolled a d4 and it was like tilted and didn't land on anything.
That shit's really tough to do, yeah.
Yeah, it like landed like this against the side of the thing. Sorry.
Oh, okay, so at least had a wall to like kind of hold it up.
Yeah. Like, that's never happened. Okay. Trevor, tell us what happened.
Ooh, what did happen? Last time on Wishes in Nibiru. We stopped just after fighting the werewolf guy, and we decided to try to chase him down because we're like, you're not getting away. And we chased him down the stairs. Nadia and Trevor thought he was going out probably for the front door. Didn't turn out that way. He went down to the basement instead. My sister and Byron chased him down there into like the parking garage apparently, and unfortunately my sister got her ass kicked, and we eventually got down there and she was unconscious, and we were like, no, bad, and we tried to like, you know, she's the only one with healing, so we couldn't really do anything about it, so we were like, okay, we're gonna stand here and like try to, you know, someone protect her, but apparently you can't really do that, and fucking werewolf guy goes and like bites her frickin' chest open, or I don't know specifically the spot, but nonetheless kills her on the spot. Oh yeah, there you go. The good picture.
It's like the good picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trevor freaks out, obviously, but can't really do much about it because he just can't hit with that goddamn dagger. Eventually we beat him up a little bit more, and he flees back into the house, back up. We kind of chase after him. Apparently goes down into another portion of the basement, and we find him then fighting with Benny and old lady. Sorry, I don't remember her name. Annie, there you go. Then we all kind of like try to like pretty much mass beat him, and it works. Eventually Nadia gets the killing blow by cutting his head off. And then we find out that apparently Henry had run off with the whatever the thing that they were looking for, this purple violet or something violet.
It was the violet.
It was just the violet, yeah, correct. Which I think I wrote something down about that, but oh, it's a plant and its special properties. Boom. Okay. But he ran off with a bunch of other like their artifacts as well to protect them. And was passed through some special door that essentially nobody could get through. It was like a vault door, pretty much. And he went away with the key. We all ran back to check on my sister, while Nadia was kind of dealing with her leaders. And I got back. Byron beat me there because I stuck around and stabbed the werewolf guy a couple of times quick, out of sheer rage and hatred. But eventually caught up and found Byron kind of sitting over my sister with a dagger out, and like that just kind of slightly broke Trevor a little bit more, and kind of was just stopped there pretty much in his tracks, wondering like why he was doing that, and then he pretty much revealed that like he was special and he somehow bled water onto my sister and like brought her back to life. And he kind of made some mentions of being like other earthly or like from somewhere else, but didn't fully make sense. Trevor was not in a mind space to like really fully comprehend that. But nonetheless, she came back to life. Trevor was super overjoyed, gave them both hugs. Trevor's special dagger got stolen from him at that moment from Byron. Eventually, we all got back up and started kind of heading back, and Byron gave it back. And Trevor's like, no, you seem to know this thing, keep it. We all kind of convened back up top and discussed more about how we should kind of go forward. And he seemed to give us the thought that we need to pretty much hide from the government and everything that's going on if we want to continue doing kind of our own stuff. And he suggested potentially either hiding here or in the sewers. Yeah, that was the big things. Layla left. She got a ride from Bartholomew. Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, at least she called for the ride.
Yeah.
And you might be outside waiting. I forget where you decided to end up. But yeah, I think that was about it. Oh, yeah, we found a lot more stuff also, kind of how the weird shit around town kind of has somewhat been working, and his points really coincided with the points that David had found as well, and seemed to have occurrences working from north to south generally is when you find something. So at this point, it's supposed to be the lake should be next, and then after the lake would be the mall. So we at least have a little bit of idea of where to go next.
Good job. Here. Anybody like to add anything?
Henry.
What about him?
He went behind this like old door and locked himself in there to try and escape away from some guy that looks like Byron but with bright red eyes and turns people against each other, which is what they think. What Annie, or no, that's what the group thinks, I think, or something. Somebody thought that that would explain why the gang went after the bar. So he's gone, and his glasses and his sword were found, which really upsets Nadia because she can't get in there. But found out that in the vault is an exit to the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
So don't know where he's gonna be coming out. Oh, and he took a bunch of the research and stuff with him. Annie had told me to that I should go help the others. So that's what I went to go do. And when I went back up to the bar, Robin was okay, and knowing that everyone else was okay and checked on everybody, I started cleaning the bar. Oh, and I took the lady that I kept alive down to the elders who told me to put her in like a barracks, barracks place, and I put the shackles on her. So.
Yeah. Anybody like to add anything? No? Okay. The question of the day, for which there will be a 2 inspiration dice reward, is who can tell me in character what all Byron communicated to you before he disappeared? Person who will go first is Trevor again.
A little bit, but what else in my notes here. So yeah, the occurrences work from north to south.
In character.
The occurrences are working from north to south. He told me a bunch of stuff. I really wasn't in the mindset for that. I was kind of freaking out over my sister, and then her coming back to life. From what I can remember in my sweet intelligence, and that's a character. He is part of that, like, pretty much their, like, little halfway superhero government group with Tim. And Tim, I believe, was Vanilla Ice. Or no, Vanilla... Oh god, I think I was right. Vanilla Ice? I'm going with it. That's the best takeaway, by the way. I don't remember what his code name was, though, for Byron. But yeah, he said that we should essentially use either the sewers in Nadia's place and hide from essentially the government. Do not return home, even. What else? That's all really I've got. Right.
Alright. Robin, what all was communicated to you by Byron in character?
Well, it depends on how much I actually heard and remember. But I know there were he was talking to me, but I wasn't conscious, so I just heard the noise. But he gave us a very interesting ultimatum: either join them or run from them. So, usually not the. Usually it's run or join the opposite force, not join them. So he said that he might be able to help us if we do decide to join the group. But we gotta act fast.
Alright. And next up we have Layla.
Alright, so he popped out of nowhere. Said that he was like on some home leave of absence thingy. And he mentioned that there's like killings going around the town of the Force's agents by, I think he said like animalistic, and for some reason I have Stretchy Man stuck in my head. I don't know why, but it's there. So there's killings, but we think it was the werewolf guy, Ray, that did it. And well, he's dead now, so that's good, I think. Hopefully, maybe. North to south occurrences. Autumn Lake's the next hit this weekend. Guess who has tickets to the thing this weekend at Autumn Lake? So, and with his information, kind of see a pattern. Not really. I mean, I don't know, because this is kind of way over my head. I mean, not too much over my head, but it's just like right above. Telling Robin and Trevor that they are the ones who are most known about. They need to run or hide. Watch themselves. Something. For some reason, they want my necklace, which is a big no from me, because this has been in my family many years. I'm not going to just hand it over.
Nadia?
Do I need to repeat everything that was just said?
If it was communicated to you, you're doing it in character.
So Byron showed up at my apartment out of nowhere and wanted me to get to the others so we could talk through something. I don't really know what. And when we finally made it to
Chords.
when we finally made it to Robin's house, Trevor was gone, but he did tell us about some shit that was going down at Autumn Lake, and that his people were dying, his agent people. And so I guess they were suspecting that Trevor and Robin were going to be a part of it because of what happened on the news and how they know about them. And he mentioned needing help if we I don't know if he really needed our help, if he just like thought we could help going to Autumn Lake to help support him with his mission there. And then he made sure to he came with us to the bar and helped us kill the giant werewolf thing and revealed himself he is another entity of some sort, I would assume. And I mean, he didn't really tell me all the bits because I really wasn't there. Kind of not really paying much attention, but he did make sure to tell the other Robin and Trevor that they need to either wait it out here and like take it easy, or leave and go to the organization because they're on pretty much the watch list, which isn't really a good thing in my opinion. He also mentioned that there are different horror things in the town area or whatever, and I don't know, I guess Trevor said something about it being similar to something that David had on his computer, which I kind of remember, but I don't know how that all ties together, but I guess the big deal is going to be at Autumn Lake, so I suppose we'll end up seeing what happens there.
Alright. I'm going to give the 2 die to Layla, this one. And because we're playing on your birthday, Layla, I am going to give you 1 D12 that you can add to any roll you want during the game.
Never roll those.
Now, on the one hand, don't waste it. On the other hand, don't not use it the entire session. Because it won't carry over.
They never do. Well, usually don't. At one time.
Alright. And from there... You guys are finishing up cleaning in the middle of the bar. Aside from Layla, who is outside, it's a bit cold, waiting for her ride. She just watched as Tim and Byron passed. Tim didn't recognize her. Inside, I think are the 3 of you, or is Nadia still downstairs?
No, I can.
She's been in and out.
Okay.
I recall we were going to go down and see the body / talk to elders potentially.
Let's see here. The other members of the Violet Dragon are not in the bar. They have all been returned to their rooms for recovery. Henry is missing. He took a key and went through a large vault, through a door that is about a foot thick almost of solid steel. Not going to be easy to get through. That's where you're at. What would you like to do? I'll let you know when your ride arrives.
Still want to see him.
Yeah.
We keep going.
Yeah, but I'd give it to you.
Okay. Follow me.
Oh. Come on, you can select your burner phone for the evening.
I brought my own.
You brought your own?
Thanks. Let's keep that here. So,
It's like a razor.
I'll lead Robin back downstairs to the basement to where we slew the werewolf dude.
Okay. What are you doing during this, Nadia? As they begin heading down through which door, by the way? Through the VIP section one right there?
Yeah, that's the only one that I actually remember going all the way down to that section at least. If there was another way, you would know about it.
Okay.
I don't know, I think she's kind of spaced out.
Are you still trying to mop up and bleach things and make everything spotless?
Yeah.
No police have shown up, so that's good. You make your way downstairs. And it's not too difficult to navigate to that particular spot you were at. It's just kind of around the corner.
Around the corner. Take a left at the first hallway, essentially.
So, as you're turning the corner, you see Annie, the older woman, is starting to hobble in your direction. And by hobble, I don't mean because she's horribly injured. I just mean because she's old and not very spry and is kind of sore from earlier events. And you see that she no longer has a large morning star on her. And she stops in place when she sees the two of you, looks left and right. I don't think she's seen Robin before.
It's true.
Says, "What are you doing down here?"
I wanted to show my sister.
I wanted to see if the one who killed me.
What?
Yeah. She was.
Where's the werewolf?
Yeah.
Body's over here. We're going to be cleaning it. And she turns around and leads you towards it. Okay. There's a dead guy on the ground. He's pretty much nude from the waist up. You do see like tattered, torn, sort of shredded jean jacket, like sort of at his waist across the floor.
Is Benny here as well? Or is he not?
He is there, and he appears to be asleep.
Is he alright?
Physically? Goes, so who are you? Why are you here? I appreciate the help, but you're not really welcome.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to talk to you about that. First off, no. I'm Trevor. It's my sister Robin.
She just like looks at your hand, looks back at you.
We're friends with Nadia from school, and we've become more friends recently. Not any weird way or anything.
Just like looking at you.
You know, we've all had these weird experiences together and stuff. I don't know what you've heard about us, and
She's just like looking at you.
Just keep digging, just
But
She just has this like blank, like stone-faced expression, just staring at you.
I found out a little about your group and who you hunt and such. And I just wanted to say, I hope what we did here with you today proves that we are not your enemies. And I saved several of your members upstairs.
She begins to just like start walking past you.
And he puts a hand out kind of like against the wall.
Oh, okay. She's going to attempt to like smack your hand when it comes flying out. So
okay, I mean he doesn't. She could freely smack. He's not
okay.
doing anything to defend himself.
Do you try and resist her moving your arm?
No.
No. No. Okay. Well, you take 3 damage as she bitch slaps your arm to the side.
Okay.
And
doesn't seem to phase him, and it's incredibly cold.
She stops, looks at you, looks you up and down, like sort of. You see like an expression like now she's more curious after feeling the coldness. So.
There's a possibility we might need your help in the future here. And that's
she
really what
attempts to lean forward and grab your face.
Okay, I'll let her.
Okay, she just like grabs your
That
lip.
old grandma kind of.
She's like pulling down your lip and like
Ah.
looking in your mouth and like.
Really?
She like slaps your cheek a couple times.
He's
Still
not
cold,
a horse.
still cold.
So you guys like, and then she like begins trying to like walk past you and keep going.
Wait. I don't know what she's like wearing. He'll just like grab the back of her shirt. Like hey.
I'm not doing
She will attempt to dodge.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a. I think it's only athletics for the person attempting the grapple.
Sure.
Oh, you failed.
15.
She got in that 20.
Reach out and just like.
You see as she like suddenly like moves way faster right as you're about to grab her, but then keeps hobbling slowly afterwards.
And I'll say in her head, I think this is important.
She stops. She starts looking around, but she stops. You can proceed to talk if you want to, but now she looks like she's looking for something.
And then I say back aloud again, and it's not just in her head anymore. I hope if we need your assistance, we can potentially use you as a refuge.
I'll consider it.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, you're a good fighter.
She turns. She begins leaving.
Kicking ass at that.
The one time she did hit, she did a lot of damage though.
She's just slower now these days.
So, eventually you see as Annie comes up the stairs, Nadia.
She's kind of like,
Scraping some brain goo
I
off.
don't know. I just picture her kind of like staring off a little
Okay.
and like cleaning, not really paying attention.
As she comes up, she goes, "Your friend's a fucking idiot!" And then like keeps walking. She tries to walk through the bar back to the kitchen. Unless you say anything else to her, that's all she says and keeps going.
Senile woman.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you two like to do? Benny is sort of like snoring. You see that he has the dagger in a little sheath at his side, and he's kind of like leaning up. Kind of, it looks like really uncomfortable. Like he's gonna wake up like a really bad like crook in his neck, like sort of thing. Like, yeah, basically what she's doing.
You like them?
That looks uncomfortable. Anyways, here's the body.
Doesn't look like much, does it?
Well, he looks very in shape, despite being torn apart and burnt and everything like that.
Well, he doesn't look
And werewolf.
No.
Oh, that's
it
true.
doesn't anymore. He turned back the moment his head got cut off.
Blow.
sword.
She did it with, and his sword went.
She did the explosive thunder.
Okay,
She kind of blew his head off.
Henry's sword does.
Yeah. Okay, that sword kind of F2 or whatever.
Thunder, yeah. It's no! No!
This. It's fine.
You see that there's like claw marks and stuff all across the walls and like holes from punches. There's a couple dents and scrapes in the large vault door.
I don't know what you're thinking right now.
I'm really looking. We should figure out what's going on. What we're gonna do next.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. She didn't sound receptive.
Honestly, I don't know. He might have been more receptive than, you talked in her head, didn't you?
I'll have
She
to go
didn't
pay
kill you,
attention.
so I think that that's a good sign that she might have reconsidered.
Well, I'm really surprised by this right now.
She did that to me earlier.
Did you?
Yeah. I came in here after like the level and she jumped immediately to that. She's
But, yeah, we need to... I don't know, maybe we just tell Dad everything. He's kind of knows what's going on to a degree. If he... And then we'll know, I mean, if he's on our side. I mean, me and Caleb stick together. That was always like a rule. So... Maybe we tell him what our thoughts are. We might have to run into hiding. He might agree. I mean, I'd rather have them know that we're doing this for our own good than us just disappearing. And then Mom blaming herself and Dad goose chasing everything and stuff.
I think we should talk to the others. Well, I guess the two.
Okay.
Looks like we're officially down one.
Yeah, he disappeared. Yeah. I'm sure we'll see him again. But let's head upstairs then.
Yeah.
Trevor gives the body one more kick to the side.
Roll perception.
17.
17. You see that he has some stuff from the inside pocket of the torn-up jacket.
Glance over at Faye, he's still sleeping.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Alright.
What?
Hold on. Maybe he has some identification. I see something in the pocket. And he'll dig into that pocket, or in the jacket.
Okay. You find a few things. First off, you find a pack of matches, and the matches say on them the Sky Lounge, and there's pretty much no other marking on it other than that. It's just black case of, or black pack of matches with white letters that say the Sky Lounge and like a sort of like logo, like formatted text sort of thing.
What's that?
You also see
Just from some
a
bar.
receipt to you see a receipt for a large meat lovers pizza from a place called Lapis Pizzeria in Boston. Let's see.
What was it called?
Lapis.
Lapis lazuli.
Just Lapis.
Yeah, Lapis Pizzeria.
You know those meat lovers?
Yeah,
That's very important.
Yep. It's
In
very
Boston.
important.
Very important.
In Boston.
Partially raw meat.
Let's see. You do also find his wallet. His name is Raymond. I'm gonna say Brown for now because I can't remember if he has a last name, so that's my bad. But for now, he's Raymond Brown because I can't remember if he has a special last name. Let's see. It has a credit card in it. You're not sure how many credits are on it. You can check by trying to transfer them to yours. Let's see. There's also a picture of a girl in the wallet. Girl has sort of similar dirtyish blonde hair, kind of wild. Let's see. And that's all you find in that pocket.
Where is it? You said it was wallet has license. Where's Saints from?
It says it's from Boston.
And how old is he?
Says 24.
Any medical conditions?
He's died.
He is
He's allergic
not.
in his head. Just
He is not a donor.
not a donor.
Yeah.
What a dude.
Well, he was an eye donor, but you know.
Let's see. You also do, of course, see like a purple band out of the back of his pocket. It's a Violet Dragon band.
Jackson's. I think so.
And
No, he called me saying that his stuff was stolen.
it wasn't Jackson, by the way.
Blake?
Or not Jackson, sorry, Jason.
Okay,
Jason, sorry. I am completely exhausted at this
It's fine.
My brain is so complicated. Millie, stop.
Let's see.
Yeah, he'll leave the purple.
He's also got a little bag of weed on him.
Oh, Byron would like this.
Let's see.
Weed.
I'll put
And
the receipt into the wallet and take the wallet and matches.
alright, I'd like you to also make an investigation check while you are doing this.
16.
16? Okay. You notice that there seems to be something written on the inside of the jean jacket up near the collar.
Come up and take a good look at it.
Okay. Where the hell is it? One second. It is a name. It says B. Princeton.
Because it's not that one guy from the. And I kicked that one lady's butt, and it was the one guy who was like. And I was like, what? at the rave. Do you remember that guy?
Speed Princeton sound familiar?
Princeton sounds familiar. History check?
Sure, roll history. Very, very low DC. Extremely low DC. But go ahead and roll for it because you asked.
Emily doesn't remember because Emily doesn't remember anything right now.
What's history like?
15.
Cool. DC was 4.
Could have happened anyway.
That's the older brother of Yasmin Princeton.
Is that your... Mrs. Taylor, I Oh, well, yeah. Yes.
Where was the raid?
What did you find?
I don't know. This guy's jacket said B. Princeton in it. I don't know who this B. Princeton guy is. Does that name sound familiar?
For the record, you have never seen.
B. Princeton.
You probably have never seen
Never would
what
have
Brad
picked
Princeton
up
looks
his
like.
sister. Or...
No, probably not. No.
There's Princeton that I know, but she might have an older brother.
No, you know she has an older
She
brother.
has an older brother, but I don't pay attention.
Well, he lost his jacket. Maybe he's dead too. I hope she sent a friend to do this.
Yeah, maybe we should take the jacket.
Okay, he'll pull up the shredded jacket.
I'll assist.
It's already pretty much off. You pull up a jean towel, like a shredded jean
Right.
towel, basically.
You love it?
Oh man, I so want that, but I don't know how I'm gonna.
Well, here. I mean, if you think you know who it belongs to, go for it.
Like, other than being shredded, what other condition is it?
Well,
Is it, like,
it's
bloody
part of it.
mass? I mean,
Yeah, it's got some blood on it. Some of it has a large like hole burnt in it. One of the shoulders is wet, and yeah, it's burnt, wet, and stained and shredded.
I'm gonna lay it out real nice on the floor. Not sometimes, but when I'm on the floor real fast.
Where'd your collar go, young lady?
Gonna take a picture of that. Got it.
Okay.
Could come in handy.
Nudish.
While she's doing that, he'll search the body a little bit more thoroughly, roll it over and such. I don't know if it's still wearing pants or anything like that. If there's
Still
anything like in the
pants.
pockets and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Check its boots. You know, sometimes people hide like important things in like the boots and stuff, and you know, like so they don't.
Roll investigation.
And when I see what he's doing, I would assist.
Okay.
17.
Roll as well.
Does
Okay.
he still have boots even? Like now I think about it, way he had like werewolf feet. Like those probably don't
You
exist
were just
anymore.
really pinching.
There's holes in the front of them. Anyway, so what? Let's see. What you managed to find is, let's see, pack of cigarettes. Also say Twilight Lounge on them, and roll perception.
Skyline?
I'm sorry, Sky Lounge.
I'm like, when did this become a teeny bop movie?
My bad.
What'd you say? Roll what?
Huh?
You said roll something?
I didn't know you were
Oh,
really
perception.
Perception.
Yeah. I know, I'm sorry.
15.
Hey,
15?
don't fight me. Hey.
Okay. Yeah. No. You don't notice anything.
I don't
Nope.
What did you roll?
Let's see.
Yeah, decent.
And you also find 2 plane tickets from several days ago, receipts from a direct flight from Boston to San Francisco.
And does it have Raymond Brown as the
Yes.
individual? So he's using his name. At least the fake name.
Now, wonder.
Should look up if he had a different last name.
So
You said he went to San Fran?
Wait,
Was,
so
his
this
entry
is-
point?
Yeah.
Wait. So this guy's name is Raymond?
So that's supposed to be Raymond
So
Brown.
that's not
Jesus
BP.
Oh, no wonder you got the ball thing.
We're dragging it.
No, we're not playing with you right now. Go away.
Oh my gosh, she has. I mean this in a good way. She has a Garfield face. And she
What was
What
that?
does that sometimes?
Oh, little lasagna.
Wow. That was crazy.
We'll leave the plane tickets just kind of a mentally note, so that way they got kind of proof that this is the guy that came from the Boston.
Okay. I should maybe explain a little more.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think if that jacket's who I think it is, I think it's the girl from school. I think that's her brother.
Lots of girls from school.
there?
The girl
Is
from
there?
school. Oh, Yasmin, believe.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine Lee?
I mean, Jasmine or whatever her name was. Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Well, that's probably good that her brother's dead.
Well, that's not her brother.
What?
If this guy's name is Raymond Brown,
Yeah.
that is not her brother.
Oh, I just kind of figured he took the jacket. Probably kicked his ass and then took it. Does it seem like this jacket was... Were they all wearing similar jackets to this?
Yes.
Okay, so he was probably in the other gang. And this is probably his jacket, and he probably beat the gang leader up, took his shit, and took over the gang.
Oh,
I mean, they've
so
never
stupid.
been this aggressive as far as I'm aware.
Oh. Given the secret society-esque nature of all this, I have a feeling we wouldn't.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we need to think about that, because why would he need to beat someone up in the gang and take over a gang to... This dude
Cover his
is
tracks?
not the girls. Why was he in my dream?
He was in your dream?
That's why I went after him.
Why was he in your dream?
I've
What was he
never
doing in
seen
your
him
dream?
before in my life.
What was he doing?
He was fighting with the wolves.
These are lions, from what I recall. Okay.
Well,
aren't they the blue lions or something?
that's a good point. But in my dream, he was fighting actual wolves.
Oh.
And not just some dumb gang, but that was the day that I almost didn't even tell you I was leaving because I woke up so upset. And I knew I had to get out there.
Oh, Tree Day, right?
Tree Day!
Yeah,
Tree Day.
Tree Day.
That was the dream I was having.
Oh.
It was like, oh, this is gonna sound so hippie. It was like I woke up and knew nature needed me.
When nature calls.
And nature was calling and I didn't have to pee.
Well, kind of seems your thing now.
Pee?
Not pee. No, I hope not.
I
But
haven't picked up that much animalistic tendencies, I didn't think.
it's just
What's
like
the
us
leg?
peeing on the wall. You're like, peeing on that here.
I'd like both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm not actually trying to pee on Betty.
Oh, 2 is not going to help me on this. And with a -1, that makes it a 1.
Oh, the body's kind
17.
I'm clearly not paying attention to what
17?
numbers happening.
Okay. Robin, you move out of the way just in time as a dagger flies through the air and stabs directly into the shoulder of your brother. And your brother takes 1 normal damage and 6 ice damage.
He turns around with the dagger on his shoulder. The fuck!
Benny's standing up. Why are you so loud?
Meet you upstairs.
Comes over, proceeds to like grab onto the dagger and just try to rip it out.
He will teleport away.
He teleported away.
Down the hall.
You teleport away?
Yeah, I teleport to the end of the hall, because I think it was about, what, 30, 40 feet long or so?
Okay. How far would you go?
Probably about 30 feet.
30 feet.
Nice. Level. It's okay, I had a couple points left.
No.
It'll pull it. He'll pull it out using like the mental thing, because
Are you within visual range still?
Of him? Yeah.
Yeah, he starts just like walking towards you.
I don't suppose dying constitutes as a short rest or something.
No.
We helped you twice! God damn it, Benny!
Actually, if I remember correctly, you hit me twice.
You're
You know
not
what?
remembering things correctly.
It's like, well, you can't blame me. I'm an old man. Give me my knife back.
My knife.
Boy, I really wanted to do something.
You pull it out of yourself. You have to struggle a little bit because there's like a popsicle around your shoulder now.
Well, it didn't actually hurt me. All temporary.
Oh, really? Okay.
So
okay,
I don't know,
that's
maybe
fair.
it fell to the ground even then.
Okay,
but,
okay, maybe.
Alright, now it's just hanging on my shirt.
Okay. It's just frozen to your shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to pull it off. Okay. Takes it back. He's like, I'm going to my room. Tries to just like walk past you.
Fucking people.
I don't want to steal your room.
I never
Goes,
wanted to.
If I come back down here and you're still here, I'm killing you. And he just keeps walking.
Sleep well, old man.
Let's get out of here before his Alzheimer kicks in and he forgets who we are.
Hey, brother. Have you ever heard of a guy from several years ago?
Start leading you up.
His name
As you're
is
saying this.
Kevorkian.
I don't think even the DM got the reference. What? Kevorkian?
Kevorkian?
No.
He went to jail because he...
Killing old people.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah,
They would have to live.
he was assisted killing old people
It's
and he
pretty
got
assisted
caught.
killing, yeah.
It's like a Wisconsin killer or something?
No!
It wasn't-
It wasn't actually the killer necessarily. He was like a doctor actually,
Yeah.
and he was
He was a
assisting
doctor.
suiciding
Yeah.
people
Oh, okay.
because they didn't want to die, and he was willing to help them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously that's murder at this point.
Depends which state.
Actually, I think it's all states right now.
Only
Yeah.
in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Twice.
New.
Hawaii is the one I know for sure that they can do that legally.
That's just a new thing.
And I think they can in Alaska too. I'd have to look it up, but
Okay.
Jack Kevorkian.
We'll be getting the
Dr. Kevorkian.
we'll be getting the suicide booth soon enough.
Anyways, yeah, let's get the hell out of here. I don't know what's up with these people. It explains so much about Nadia.
okay. So at this point, your ride arrives, Layla.
Alright.
It's actually going to be a bright red Mustang convertible that Bartholomew shows up in.
Do I recognize that as one of the family's cars?
Yeah, it's one of the many in the parking lot.
That's casual. I'll make my way over.
Okay.
Is it a 4-seater or 2-seater?
It is a 2-seater.
She'll get another seat, or I'll get another seat.
Okay. How was your visit, Miss Layla? As he begins driving off. Doesn't even ask you why you're here, how you got here, or anything. He's just like, how was your visit? And begins driving off.
It was eventful.
Ah, that's good to hear. Your parents will be happy that you have returned in time for dinner.
Do I have time to get dressed and everything?
You have some time. Fafa is here. He sounds like a little bit awkward saying it, like, should I call him that? Or like...
Smile a little. I'm ready to go.
Okay. So, you drive for a while. It's going to be 10 or 15, 20. What are you guys up to? What are your next immediate actions before I jump to that?
I think we're going to go up and talk to Nadia.
Okay.
If we can, if she's still around.
I don't know that Layla.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to go up and talk to people.
Okay.
But,
I think she is still around.
Yeah.
so that would be our immediate next action.
Okay. So, you guys meeting will probably take at least a few minutes. So, you do eventually get home, put in the code, drives up to your house. There are additional cars there. There's a van, looks like a catering crew.
Okay.
And you head in. What would you like to do as your very first action? And roll. This is a waste of time, but roll perception, Layla.
You can roll on that one.
It's a 15, so it becomes a 12.
Okay. That's high enough to see that there's a gentleman walking with your father up the staircase, but not high enough to really get a good look at the person.
Her face. She's like. I will. Is he parking in the garage or?
No, he parked the car on the lot where it was when he took it off, and opened the door for you and walked you to the through the front entrance.
All right, Leo. I will move as fast as I can up the stairs.
To follow your father?
To my room.
Oh, okay. But happening to follow, because you
trying
said
to be like quiet.
I thought you just said you're going as fast as you could.
I know she's. I'm
She
trying to
doesn't
be
want
quiet.
them to see her, basically. Is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll stealth.
I get
Okay. That's a 10.
That's a 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the good news is that your father definitely doesn't notice because, yeah, he ended up with a negative number as his roll.
With a negative, It's a bad trick.
Yep.
He's supposed to be wise, though.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
He's very intelligent.
I don't know. I figured he would have good insight.
He does because he has double proficiency in it, but his base score is shit.
He's just well learned.
So anyway, however, the other gentleman does hear somebody, looks over his shoulder, and you recognize him.
What is it?
It is Mr. McCallum.
Oh! I'm a little bit more relieved. I totally thought it was going to be Raz, and I was going to be like, shit.
I was thinking Raz or your grandfather.
I was thinking that.
Awkwardly waves.
He just like looks at you and he doesn't give a fuck and like keeps going. They walk to his office. I'm assuming you don't follow. Okay.
Bedroom. Oh, wait.
You're wrong. That made it worse.
Stops at the upper stairs. Bear stops goes back down, looks for Bartholomew.
Okay. Bartholomew is downstairs. He is hanging up his coat, and it looks like he's getting ready to go sweep something.
Bartholomew,
Yes, Miss Layla.
did you find the phantom
I did, Miss Layla.
and the presents inside?
No, Miss Layla.
All the stuff that I bought and was left in the car?
Was it in the trunk, Miss Layla?
Yeah.
We may need to go pick it up.
What do you mean?
I brought the vehicle to the shop to be repaired.
Teary-eyed a little bit.
I'll go pick it up right away, Miss Layla. And he just begins like bolting out the door.
Have my dress in there.
I'm sure you'd be okay making someone feel that way.
Goes back upstairs.
Okay. Getting your cardio in today.
She's a cheerleader.
I will get ready, find a new outfit to wear for the Thanksgiving dinner, making sure it has long sleeves.
Okay.
Long sleeve dress.
And not an open back.
Open back. Never an open
How long is your hair?
back. Long.
Well, that
That's
should help at
probably
least,
good.
yeah.
Because it don't matter if it's open back or not. It's a
Oh,
skin
well.
tight dress.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta do my hair too and makeup.
Yeah.
So, just braid my hair.
I think how you're gonna cover it.
Yeah, how you gonna cover it?
What?
Chicken wing?
Ain't no thing.
I'm sorry, just. Well, I just get ready for the dip right now.
Okay.
Ignoring the pigeons outside that are pecking.
Alright. You take a while getting dressed up, and let me double check something really fast before we continue. Where is it?
Course, you know it's your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
That's there,
Very nice.
and that is. That's a guest room. That's a guest room. That's a bedroom. That's a guest room. Storage. There it is. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. You don't hear anything.
Of course I don't. Get ready.
Okay. What all do you do? What are you wearing? Pick something out.
It's a pine green long sleeve dress that has a black velvet skirt,
Okay.
nude stockings, and black velvet pumps.
Okay. So, you then you do your makeup and everything, and do you wash?
Wash it. I wash my hands and arms and face aggressively.
Okay. You don't take a bath or anything though.
Does it look like I need a bath?
Well, you did just violently murder a young boy, and
That's why I'm aggressively scrubbing my arms and hands right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Did she get covered with ink or something? She's kind of away from most.
Yeah, it was smoke from fire and just kind of sweaty.
I'll take a quick dip then.
Okay. And you said you did your makeup and you picked your outfit, and you got all
After
the
I
stuff
take
on.
the quick dip, yeah.
Everything, yeah, okay. So around the time you finally finish putting on your outfit, there's a knock at your door.
Who's that?
Hmm?
Come in.
Okay. Door opens. Miss Layla, I have your things. Here's your clothes.
Hand me your credit card.
What?
Hand me your credit card.
Hands you.
She transfers 20 credits to his card.
Thank you, Miss Layla. He goes, I have to get back to work.
Give him a quick hug and then.
Okay, he kind of like awkwardly hugs.
Why awkwardly?
He's very confused right now about everything that's going on.
And he has so much to do right now. Not to be rude. Sends him on his way.
Okay, Alien's like running off, and there's your perfect dress outfit that you picked out and everything for this occasion.
Luckily, it still matches my shoes, so I'll change into that.
Okay, what's that outfit?
The top, it's long sleeve, still. Black velvet up top, silk black belt, and a silk skirt that has like a rose print on it, muted rose print
Okay.
on the bottom hem. Goes below her knees.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Oh, I thought you said Downsea or something else.
Downsea?
Don't question my hearing.
Downsea.
You got a little downsy.
Give me your information.
So what are you guys doing?
Give me your credit card. I'm taking 2 credits.
Alright, so what's going on back at the Lotus?
We're finding Nadia.
She's there.
Okay. Who else is there with Nadia at this point?
Right now, nobody.
Cool, that works out.
She's in the bar. By this point, probably poured a drink. You notice the fireball has 2 shots missing.
Great job down there.
Huh?
I don't know. What do you think we should do?
With what?
With regards to what's going on here, should we run? Would you guys be accepting of this? Kind of chat with the old lady, and she didn't seem all that much. And Benny.
You talked with Annie?
Yeah, and Benny Benny actually stabbed me, so.
That doesn't surprise me.
I think dying should look.
You want
Look,
me
we
to
should.
talk to her for you?
I think before we talk to anybody else, we should talk amongst ourselves. Where's Layla?
She was outside. She said she was gonna go.
Right as you say that, Annie walks in. What are we talking about?
Oh, they're just trying to figure out what they're gonna do now.
She comes walking up to the bar. What are you going to do now?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know who to trust anymore.
Me either. She looks at Nadia.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because it's your fault, Nadia, that the world's going to hell. That this front universe is going to crash into another universe.
What the fuck
It
is happening?
all your fault. Right, Grandma?
Did you give drugs to your niece?
No, why? Would you like some?
She's my sister.
Oh,
And
that
now-
explains so much.
It must be an old person thing. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean.
Don't worry about it. Let's just
We
go.
have to be disrespectful right now.
Well, let's just go.
Sorry.
Alright.
I would rather you don't leave yet.
And why
Why?
is that?
Druidcraft growl.
Dude, crap, what? A growl? Does it do that?
It can make a noise.
Okay.
It can make a nature-esque noise.
I believe you can too, but
Okay,
settle.
because I haven't decided if I want to let you leave yet.
What is going on right now?
I don't know. That's what I was going to ask you.
I just cleaned the entire fucking bar from all the goddamn dead people. I had to go deal with that on my fucking own.
And why were they here?
Why are you being so rude right now?
Because I found out that these people were coming here, and I let her know, and we all came here to help you guys out.
Okay, why were they here?
I don't know.
Because a fucking werewolf
You're
guy
a
wanted your
dumbass
shit.
gang!
And I don't know, he had your freaking band on his waist.
The violet, where's the violet? Where's the
And he's asking
violet?
about your shit.
She looks very irritated at
Robin.
Robin.
Multiple screaming children.
That's very Robin.
Says, would you like to go watch TV, honey?
No, but I think Price is Right is on. You want to go watch it?
Robin.
Is that your favorite show?
No, but I think Bob Barker had you on 20 years ago.
Nadia is going to grab whatever's next to her, slam it on the ground, and be like, everybody shut the fuck up right now.
Okay. You guys watch as Nadia just like grabs a bottle of smeared off and just smashes it on the ground for some reason, just like alcohol all over the floor.
Or do you take a fucking corner and let me talk to my elder? Or calm the fuck down.
Okay, who are they?
They are my friends.
Okay, why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Why are they my friends?
Yes.
Why? How do you make friends?
I talk to people, and if I like them, I call them my friend.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have liked them. They're weird.
Why are they weird?
This one speaks in people's minds and can't
It
aim.
happened. But he looks confused by the can't aim.
And why is that weird?
Huh?
We have fucking swords that do magic. How is this any more weird than that?
It's weird because they okay, Nadia, honey, listen. It's strange because they are doing strange things and you didn't tell any of us about any of it.
But I did.
Not really, no.
I did in my own terms.
Not really.
Penny right here, he backed me up.
But he's not.
Yeah, he's not.
But we are.
And is it their fault that he's not? I don't know. That's a real question. I don't know what's going on.
You're the one that saw him. I don't know where he went.
No, I know where he went. I just want to know if these two are the reason that we got attacked.
No. If anybody is at fault here, it's Jason. Remember when I told you that he called me and told me that he
yes.
lost his fucking shit? I found that his wallet on the floor after I was chasing that guy downstairs.
We need to go search the body. Keep them here. I'll be right back. She begins slowly trying to walk back downstairs.
Just chuckle.
What's so funny?
When she's out of earshot,
Okay.
guys, let me deal with her, please.
Are they all like this? Because Benny seems senile as well.
This is just how they are, okay? They're my family, I can deal with it. I don't need all the extra aggression right now, okay? You guys didn't have to pick up the fucking dead bodies and put them in the room somewhere, and then have to clean up brain matter and blood everywhere. She takes another shot.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Not to mention all of your friends and family are out, and your best friend is gone, and don't know if they're safe. How would
Okay.
you feel?
Benny comes walking in at this point.
God damn it! What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you stealing people's cars?
I could put a little bit of a defensive position.
He looks around. He's like, "Can a man get a drink in peace?" He's walking over. He,
Give him a shot.
okay. He begins drinking. He goes, "So what'd you find?" Looks at you.
Wouldn't you like that?
Mario looks at him.
I would like to know.
What is he talking about?
He's probably wondering what I found on the body. And he's purposefully not looking
What
at
body?
Betty.
She likes crinkles.
Found a wallet on him.
But he was a werewolf.
Yeah, well, you saw the jacket he was wearing. Like it.
Did I actually see him turn from a werewolf to a human? I thought he was a werewolf when he died, and that's when I laughed.
The first time you saw him, he was running through a door. He turned back into a human as soon as you guys killed him.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I can't remember if you were present during the first transformation, though, or not.
I thought so.
Yeah, I was, so never mind, I do know. Okay.
Yeah, but in his jacket, I found his wallet. Credit card, picture of some girl. Actually, he'll pull out the wallet.
Like, so what's his name?
Yeah, his name is Raymond Brown.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, me neither. I probably don't believe it's.
And he has a driver's license.
Suppose it's from Boston. And,
He just keeps drinking. He does not seem upset at all. Like he does not seem in the slightest bit upset because he really doesn't care whether or not Trevor's looking at him. He's just happy he's getting the information.
He's totally used to this. So, yeah.
He's slowly starting to smile a little bit. Look over here, and he pulls out the receipt. It's from, it's for large meat lovers from Lapis Pizza, also from Boston. So clearly this guy is that Boston werewolf guy that we saw on the
That's what I was
camera.
telling Annie. This guy took Jason's wallet and his phone.
There's some plane tickets I left down there as well that came from Boston to
What is
San Francisco, so...
Raymond Brown?
Right.
I have never heard of him before. But is there the ID that's in there? Does it have a picture?
His ID? Yeah, his ID has a picture. And yes,
it
it
looks
looks.
like the same guy?
Yes, it does.
Anybody
I wonder if Jason
know?
would be able to ID this guy as the one that took his shit.
Probably. Does anybody know Sky Lounge? He pulls up the cigarettes, or not cigarettes, but the matchbook. I'm not sure if, I mean, it just said just Sky Lounge. It wasn't like Sky Lounge Boston,
The
or Sky Lounge San Rosa. Feel like, or Sky Lounge San Francisco.
You roll perception.
Perception?
Yeah, perception.
Ooh, 7.
7?
Not worth the inspiration day.
Okay, no. Did any of you write down the name of the person who was wounded in Boston?
Roll back some pages here.
I'm sorry, wait.
Killed?
Yeah, I was gonna say more like killed. I thought he
Killed?
was murdered and his shit taken.
Yep. There it is. So, Benny kind of nods, goes, thank you. I know a lot more now.
Can you enlighten me?
Yeah, I can. He proceeds to take his chair, or his stool, begins scooting it over, and proceeds to shove it directly in between yours and Trevor's, and proceeds to like sit down facing you, like right in front of your face with his back to Trevor. He goes, so, this man orders pizza from where Jeremy Wright was attacked. the man whose sword was stolen. He was killed in an alley.
He was with us, right?
Hmm?
He was with us?
Yes. Sky Lounge is where your mother went missing. And also where theoretic...
Yeah, that's what
is like, and also where theoretically Jason lost his wallet.
That would make more sense.
So, we didn't find anything at the Sky Lounge, but your mother did go missing that night. We
guys
probably
anything
should
else?
check it a little bit better.
Yeah. Did you guys find anything else on him that might have some sort of anything?
I mean, like I said, there's the plane tickets that were from Boston to San Francisco.
That would
Ticket.
be helpful.
2.
Is there another name on
I looked and it was. Yes, it. I mean, I looked for the
did
name,
he
but
have-
like.
Did he have a
you didn't
layover?
ask.
Yeah.
There was another name on it.
I don't know.
You
I
said that
I
the
left
name on the
tickets down
plane
there.
tickets was Raymond Brown.
Yeah, but I think he just.
I thought I was talking about the ID.
No, I said where
You
the,
said the
plane tickets
he
have the
asked
same
about the
name.
plane tickets.
Oh, I must have misheard or misunderstood. I'm
Is that
sorry.
I
One of
just
them.
made-
Oh,
made
I
assumption
remember.
maybe just
No,
went-
oh, I
looked
remember.
at the
No,
top one.
I remember now.
Layover.
No, I remember now. Okay, I know exactly what happened. So it was because you asked whether or not the ticket said Raymond Brown, and I said yes because one of them does. Like, no, there wasn't any like fake like ticket thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't further go on to explain that the other ticket had a name on it also. So that's my bad, I guess. Yeah,
Right.
I'll call that my bad.
Sorry, I didn't ticket for some reason. We should go back downstairs and look.
Anyway,
But beyond that, there's a jacket from a local person here.
but the second ticket says Ban Sky on it.
Dan Sky.
Yeah, BAN.
Last
Is the
name
name?
Scott.
Huh?
Was the name?
Yes.
I wonder if he owns the Sky Lounge.
Well, that or it's a brand of deodorant.
Does that name someone familiar?
No. Definitely not.
No, I was actually asking the Benny's back ahead and
Oh.
Nadia. Since they seem to have a little bit more knowledge about this.
He goes. It was on the match. He's an idiot, Nadia. Your friend's an idiot. It was on the matches that you were just talking about.
What did you ask? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I was asking if you knew the band Sky, but
The band's guy.
the name.
Benny. He's not asking about the Sky Lounge. He's asking about Ban Sky.
He's saying that the
First name
Sky Lounge is owned by Van Sky.
I don't know that.
Oh, I won't infer then. Okay.
But you guys did an investigation though.
Yes.
You don't know who owns the bar or the lounge?
No,
Look
we.
inside the matchbook too.
Hmm?
He needs to write it inside the matchbook or anything. Fold it out. Does that whole?
There is no extra writing inside the matchbook. It is missing about 4 matches.
Does that coincide with like 4 cigarettes? So look at the cigarette pack, look inside, see if there's a
Yes,
lighter
yes, it
shoved
does.
into the like space. Or
There's no
like
there's no lighter, but it is coinciding with the missing cigarettes. And he says we found one of those packs of matches at the scene of the murder as well. So that's why we investigated the lounge. I guess he really likes the brand, or goes there often.
Was the attack on Jeremy, was it animalistic? Like anything like this guy would have done?
Yes,
You think he's the one that did it?
yes.
And you don't know what, there's no weird keyword or thing for Ban Sky. That doesn't mean anything to you?
Nope.
That was the name on the other ticket. Why would he do
Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy, right.
that? Jeremy, right?
Well, our kind hunts their kind, so
Werewolves?
yeah, maybe we killed his mom. I don't know.
I thought they were vampires.
No, he very clearly turned into a giant wolf
Well,
beast.
I know.
We're vampires are real too.
Here, I'll explain.
Maybe I'll just
I have never seen anything like what is down there ever in my entire life.
Okay.
But I heard stories, just like we told you.
Yeah. That means they're real.
Well, I knew they were real.
What?
I knew they were real.
How did you know if
Oh, sorry.
you've never seen them though?
Because I trusted my parents. Can you say the same?
No.
I thought so.
Do you guys know what you're gonna do?
No.
And he comes walking back up. Somebody already searched the body!
Kind of reluctantly.
Duh.
We told.
Anybody should.
She just like stands
He
there.
knows all about everything already.
Now she looks at Benny. She's mad at him now.
Oh, that's hilarious. That didn't actually happen in character. Look,
Okay.
if it comes down to it. Oh, you're good.
I have been getting chills.
If it comes down to it, can these two stay here with us to keep them safe? You saw what they do. And they're not, obviously they're not like dangerous. You know what I can do.
Are the forces looking for them?
Yes.
We don't really want them snooping around here.
I know.
There's our answer, Robin. Let's go.
It's okay. I kind of figured it was gonna go that way.
They won't have anything.
Where? She looks around. She goes,
There's nobody here.
Can you just hit that one for me really quick, please?
Why?
Because he's bugging me.
Nadia, we'll see you later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
No, you guys are in danger.
Everyone is.
Yeah, that seems to be the state of this place right
Hit them and then sit them back down.
Hit them and sit them back down.
Yes.
Let's go, Robin.
But the
I'm kinda
hitting-
sick- I'm
the
kind of
hitting-
sick of hearing about this bitch.
The hitting part is
Your
important.
waist.
What?
The hitting part is important.
Teleport.
Okay, make an attack roll. Where are you hitting him?
Teleport.
On his arm.
Teleport.
I'm just.
Okay.
12?
Nope. She's on top of an abysmal barrier.
Punch again!
Go for it.
You're using the wrong dice. That's not Nadia's dice.
16!
That one hit.
Is that what hit?
Yes.
Roll damage. How much damage?
A lot.
How much?
11.
That is a lot. Does any of that go through?
You are actually now hurting me. Now 6 damage.
So it's like,
Ow!
Please!
How did you hit so hard, Jesus?
Because my unarmed strike is a d6 now.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, it's not that high. Sorry, it's 5. 8. It's 8 damage.
Still into
I
real
added the
damage.
wrong number. I added the wrong number.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. He goes,
No, say your piece before they leave.
they can maybe stay, but they need to sit their asses down and talk.
Stay! Stay! You
Why?
Because.
That's not an answer. We've been running away our whole lives.
I mean, yeah, we've always been running from bullies, and I mean...
When she says we've been running away our whole lives, the old woman just, like, looks at you like...
I don't need you to believe me.
I don't even know why. Why would she have you hit me?
Because you're annoying.
It takes someone to know it who is.
You're telling me you've been bullied your whole life?
Uh-huh.
You never stop to think, like, why are all these people hitting me? Maybe I'm being annoying?
Why do you think you know everything about him?
I don't. I just know he's annoying, and somebody should hit him so he stops.
Okay, can we tone it down, please?
I'm done here. I'm done here.
Finally.
He throws his chair back.
Mentally or physically?
Physically.
Okay.
So it doesn't go very far. Not very far.
Like scoots a foot like that. But anyway.
Really, Andy?
Come, let's go.
Really?
Come.
He goes, I need to know how he's going to make sure that the forces don't come investigating here. How he's going to not lead them to us and make us have to evacuate our home like he has to evacuate his.
The sooner we leave,
Because I wouldn't give up my friend, okay? Nadia's my friend. I won't give her up, so therefore I won't give you guys up, even though I have no like for any of you.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with your ethics. It's more to do with your ability to make intelligent decisions.
Well, apparently I can't make that decision.
Well, we start.
Turns around, starts walking, kind of looking back to make sure Robin's with.
Oh, she's right under you.
Okay, Annie sighs. She looks at you, Nadia. She goes, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. But, you know, I don't understand what you see in them. But it's a different generation, so...
Just like rolls her eyes like...
Out the door. We'll slam the door shut too.
She just looks, she's like...
Right.
This is why you were supposed to hit him. That's why. That right there.
I
I
drove.
shouldn't hit him at all.
Comes up behind and takes the door and slams it in. You're all jerks!
Just like...
Have you done yet?
It's like... See, I really, you know, with behavior like this, I'm very certain that they're going to get you in trouble.
You know, it's behavior like that that's going to get people in
No,
trouble.
it is your decision.
And they can't even just take it out.
You're not there!
I'm talking to him as we're walking away.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's not my decision.
Uh-huh.
I'm not trying to make your decisions for you. You can do whatever you like. Just understand that there are consequences for your actions.
What can you tell me about this?
What are you showing her?
The clawed hands that I have.
She grabs it, looks at you. By the way, that boy, he's not undead, is he?
What boy?
The boy that just walked out, the annoying one. No, okay. I checked, but he's very cold.
That was no shit.
She's like looking at your hand. Did this Raymond fellow bite you?
No. I didn't mean hurting. I noticed it when we were at the swirly vortex that was running. I don't know if it was something in the air.
Okay. Okay, she's looking, she goes,
There was a lot of mist there and a lot of weird shit.
she goes, I don't know. Benny looks at it as well. You like, so they both have like your hand, like looking. Benny takes his dagger and tries to slowly poke your hand.
Ow! What the fuck?
He goes, well, she's not rapidly healing.
Look, I'm not being stupid, okay? I have friends, and some of them do woo-woo things, okay?
I was looking at you.
But nobody is evil or coming out to get anybody. All they've ever shown me is that they're willing to help me.
Okay,
They're willing
look.
to help us.
Your mother is missing.
I understand that, but you won't let me help.
Your mother is missing. Your father is looking for her, along with Jason.
You better not do something stupid.
It is probably Jason's fault that your mother is missing.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him when he comes over. I swear to God.
He better not do something stupid. I'm gonna kill him. No.
Typical family.
Yeah. So she goes. The forces have shown up here en masse in this city. All sorts of strange things are happening. We have rules in place to keep everything moving along, waiting for the darkness to return, but it's here. We don't have rules for what to do when it comes. We just know that we have to fight it. So you do what you need to do. I'll trust that we raised you well. They're welcome here, but please understand that if this place is compromised, that you're not just hurting me or Benny or yourself. You're compromising everybody's home.
I know.
He goes, how is everybody?
They're alive.
That's good. Are they in their rooms? Benny turns. What did you do with the bodies?
You know that? She kind of giggles. You know that one back room that nobody likes to go in?
He piled
Down
the
the
dead
hall.
bodies in a guest bedroom.
Yeah. I don't know what else to do with them. Ow! Damn it! Why did you Digger do that? Ow!
I don't know. I guess I just knew that you were going to say you did something dumb, and I had to punish you preemptively. He gets up and begins walking.
I cleaned it. I did all the body dragging and everything, except for one.
Annie looks at you. She's like, "But didn't you also make the mess?"
Actually, I didn't actually kill any of them.
Did your friends make the mess?
Yes.
Well, then it was your responsibility.
Bodies! I don't know what you do with the bodies. You don't kill people.
Jamie is getting up as well. They seem to be... They're heading off towards that bedroom.
At least I fucking cleaned it. Whatever.
So, you're left alone with your shot
I'm gonna
glass
start,
stick.
like, making food again.
You go into the kitchen and
It's on fire. Turkey's burned.
Is everything in the kitchen just destroyed?
No. No, the kitchen seems relatively okay, actually.
You're so cute.
I don't think a whole lot of the conflict, if any, happened in the kitchen. Yeah.
They're just doing a lot of cooking in there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's like a really bad burnt smell coming from the stove.
I'm guessing taking out a burnt chicken.
Yeah, it's like a black turkey.
Gotta peel it off. Is it really gross on the inside?
It's basically just charcoal.
Ew.
How long was it in?
I don't know. That she was able to clean up bodies and come out to meet us.
Layla,
Yeah.
That wasn't done.
roll
Like you're dead.
perception.
Okay. You can ignore my text.
Send me a text.
Yeah.
Not very fast. Well, you're faster than us at trying to
Determine if she will give up. 8.
8?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You hear kind of like louder voices down the hall, but other than that, not much.
Oh! Beep, 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 beep. Sends message to Trevor and Robin. Hey, your dad's here. Leaves.
I don't know. I don't hear you.
Oh my god.
There we go. I'm gonna check my phone.
Oh, your phone too?
Yeah. Oh. Alright, I think oh, maybe it's a different phone.
Oh, phones don't respond properly.
Okay. Did those even have vibrate?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put the phone in a clutch
Okay.
and start heading down.
Okay.
After making sure I look good, smell good,
Okay.
feel okay.
Notice when you're happy, your chicken wing flaps a little. Like.
Oh my god.
Oh, please stops.
And I will exit my room.
Okay. You're heading downstairs, I'm assuming?
Yeah, listening for the voices.
Oh, okay. Sure. Your father's office door opens as you're heading downstairs, and Mr. McCallum steps out with your father close behind. It says, "This is not an appropriate use of my time. Go have Thanksgiving dinner with your family." And then proceeds to close the door behind Mr. McCallum, who looks around kind of awkwardly, like, I don't really know where I'm at right now.
Clack, 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 clack.
Looks at
clack.
you and goes, "Layla!"
Wait, my dad did that?
No, Mr. McCallum.
I did.
Hi, sir!
Could you please point me in the direction of the exit?
Follow me!
Okay, we can follow you. You look very nice today. Is it a special... never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, he follows you down the stairs. About halfway down the stairs, your Farfar shows up, walking up the stairs. If I remember correctly, he cannot speak English.
Not really well.
Yeah. So he just comes up, "Layla!" Runs up and tries to give you a big hug. Okay.
Hugs them back, of course.
Okay, and Mr. McCallum just sort of like moves to the side of the staircase and just like kind of looks awkwardly, and he begins speaking to you in Norwegian. He goes, "How is my favorite granddaughter?"
Oh, I'm good, Farfar. We'll talk more. I need
Do you
to
still have that necklace I gave you?
Of course, it's on right now.
He goes, "That's my girl," and like pats your shoulder. He goes, "So, did your mother do a nice home cooked meal this year?"
I think it's catered this year. Will you excuse me, Farfar? I need to show our guests out.
Parents invited guests on Thanksgiving?
There was a client issue that needed to be discussed.
Your father really needs to get away from work. He's being very blatant, very loud and everything about it, but he's just sort of like assuming that nobody can understand him anyway, so...
Yeah. Excuse me, Farfar.
Okay. He continues heading up the stairs.
I'm sorry, Mr. McCallum. That's my grandfather. He's visiting from Norway.
Goes, I see.
Continues to come downstairs.
Okay. You lead him to the front door?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you need a ride or anything?
Oh, you're asking him. He goes, no, I think I'm good.
Okay, have a good Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. He heads out.
Just kind of watches him before closing the door. Because he just continued it.
That's another message from Trevor. For Trevor. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Rewind. Does Robin have a working original phone, or did her original phone get destroyed too?
I thought both of your phones. Oh, I thought your phone was. Because your brother went like.
I think I have my regular one. Didn't we get those replaced? Oh my god.
No, they were never.
No,
None
I
that
never
got
got
destroyed
mine.
were ever replaced. No, nothing got
We
replaced.
just have the burners, or at least I only have my burner.
So I think you only have your burner, but I think I lost.
I think something did happen here, so never mind. Neither of you guys get a message.
I thought she was sending it to
I had my regular one.
No, I think that was.
Oh, she sent to the
Hi,
owner,
Mom.
but somebody else was going to message them. Okay, Layla. Amalia is downstairs, and she is helping the caterers as they move food into the dining hall.
Happy Thanksgiving, Amalia.
Oh, thank you, Miss Layla. I don't know.
Take forever. Is everyone in the formal room?
Yes. I think your grandfather is still in his guest quarters. On your grandfather on your mother's side. And I think your father went to his office with a guest, and your other grandfather just went upstairs. I'm not actually sure where he was going. Your mother is in the kitchen. Let's see. Your grandmother, I think, is in the kitchen with your mother. She like looks.
She looked
Am I?
frazzled.
Yeah, she's like, am I forgetting someone?
I wasn't expecting so many people to show up, I'll be honest. But
So. Oh, and I. No, that should be it. Okay, Miss Layla. She begins
thank you,
walking off.
Amalia. You're doing amazing.
Okay, she goes running off.
I'll go to the kitchen.
Okay. In the kitchen, there are some people preparing a large turkey, and your mother is sitting down in the corner, just taking like glass after glass of wine.
Oh my god. Dinner hasn't even started yet, Mom.
She goes,
Wow.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mom.
He goes,
Is there a hug?
she goes, well, aren't you affectionate today? Like, she hugs you back. He goes, wine.
Maybe you need some water.
He goes, maybe.
Here, let me get you a glass.
Okay, as you turn around, she's filling up her glass with wine again.
I'll give her the glass of water. See that she's drinking another glass of wine.
She drinks the water.
That's good. Are we
Says-
expecting more guests?
He goes, I don't think so. By the way, if your grandfather asks, I cooked the turkey.
Okay.
And she looks very dressed up right now. She's got a pearl necklace on and long red dress.
Well, I'll see you at dinner.
That's soon, honey.
I know. I'm just gonna take a breather.
Okay.
Oh. Hello. Well, if you get up on my lap, then
So where are the McCallums going?
Heading back to his car.
Okay. You did get a message that your dad was at Layla's.
Yeah, he looked at it and stared at it for a little while and then just closed the phone.
Okay.
What was that?
I think you were on the text as well. He seems to be kind of rubbing his shoulder and looking frazzled and sad. I parked the car over here.
What?
Huh? He leads you over to the car.
Sounds really
I
busy.
thought you were angry, but now you just seem down.
I don't know what to do anymore. Like, that's not, the place is clearly not an option. And I mean, he kind of starts crying a little bit, and like, I mean,
You know, you're real fast.
you died like not more than an hour ago. I mean, Byron brought you back, but he's not here anymore.
No, but I am, no. I am here.
This is clearly out of our league.
We could run. Yo, you too, man.
Maybe that is the best.
Look, I think I can find us food, and I know it sounds crazy. I know we're not like the camping family really much. But we've done it before. I mean, I was hoping to talk to everyone. I don't know how to explain things, but I'm scared that
I sent you a message, Stacey.
it doesn't matter.
We'll get into the car then. Kind of continue the conversation in the car.
Doesn't really matter what or where we go. What we do, where we go. The other places that we've traveled.
Are you guys just sitting in the car?
At the moment,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I haven't started yet. We're just kind of
Yeah.
having this conversation in the quiet car.
I don't know how to stop it. I can't think of how to stop it, and I have one last ditch effort that I can think of, but otherwise I don't know what to do. But there are forces beyond the forces.
Yeah.
I know, in action. And it's beyond anything that is going on here or in that bar. It's more than hunting monsters and werewolves and vampires. I wanted to ask them what they thought. Maybe somebody has some information and knowledge, or all this crazy stuff. Maybe somebody's figured out something that they haven't even realized.
We told Nadia pretty much everything. Maybe she can figure it out between them. Do you think maybe if we go back to your tree, it'll give us anything?
That's the only other thing.
I mean,
I think I need to go
we'll go to the lake,
spend one
try
more
to
time there.
do what we can. I don't think we should stop doing that because I agree we need to save this goddamn world. But I don't know how.
I'm not saying we stop trying, but it might as well be two trains colliding towards each other on the same track. What would you or I do about that?
Call the conductor. Yeah.
Well, the only conductor I know is that tree.
Oh, Jack, come pick us up. Come on, wherever you are, buddy. Please be listening. We'll take the ride.
Yeah, that was that guy's name.
Yeah, space pirate guy.
Space.
His name's Jack. He seemed pretty cool.
Well, given the abilities that I saw in the 2 seconds that I even saw him before he disappeared, yeah, cool seems like an understatement.
What do you think we should do about Mom and Dad? I don't think we should just disappear. At least not without telling them. I mean, we don't have to tell them where we're going.
I'm afraid for Mom. Because she doesn't know what's going on.
That's clear. And I'm not afraid for her as much as I just feel so goddamn bad for her. She's got to be so confused and scared.
I'm afraid because I feel that if
something?
you know something, you can do something about it, or at least try. But she doesn't know anything.
No.
No,
Not
okay.
yet.
But I guess in the end, knowledge may not be helpful anymore. She's probably a feeling.
Yeah, well, let's think about it and then start the car.
Okay.
Alright, let's
Figure out which direction to go again.
home.
He'll pull up his phone and
Start
figure out the way home. I'll pull up a map quick. He doesn't drive normally, so it's...
Normally, yeah. And she's also like not saying anything, but looking at you with slightly wider eyes and maybe, you know, just.
Oh yeah, and you can tell he's a little nervous while you get like the shifter in place. And, okay. Get that track.
Did you adjust your mirrors?
Yeah, on the way over.
Oh, I got it.
It looks like you're typing something, by the way. Never mind.
And yeah, so I'll start pulling on. I mean,
One of those.
they're gonna ask where we were. Well, Mama's. I don't even know if Dad's home yet. He ran off to somewhere.
Hold on a
Clearly Layla's, but I don't know if that was
Can I
the
pause?
reason.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Nadia's gonna call Trevor.
Okay.
Oh God. And
While you're driving,
It like. my phone's buzzing. Can you get that? I got. It's kind of like leans.
to anybody looking from the outside, it looks like Trevor's getting roadhead. But you successfully retrieved the vibrator.
I get that's before the phone ends.
Huh? Yeah,
It
yeah.
ended up stopping by the time you get it.
So,
Okay. Oh, it was Nadia. Do you want me to call her back?
did you leave
No, it was a call.
voicemail?
It was not a.
It was
Yeah, for that many. Yeah, it was.
She just starts calling back.
There you go.
Like, hello?
Nadia?
Robin? You're not Trevor.
Last time I checked. He's driving.
What?
Well, that's how he got here. Yeah.
Can we tell him I'm sorry? What did you do? And just know that you do have a life assistant.
Oh. Okay. I'll let him know.
And I'm sure it's
I
not
think we care
perfect.
more about what you think than we care about them.
It's not perfect, but it's just
Nobody's
it'll you have to be really fucking careful because if anything happened, I'd have to keep you.
Well, and that's part of our contemplation too of not wanting to get anybody else in trouble. Maybe we could meet up tomorrow and discuss things a little bit more.
Trevor, get your hands back on the wheel.
As long as
Two, 10 and 2?
as long as she says, as long as you guys don't hate me. That's what she said.
No. No.
I guess think about it.
Okay.
Just know it's an option.
But either way, we need to talk more.
What?
Either way, we need to talk more.
Yeah. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving.
You too.
As she pokes the charger.
Yeah.
I think there'd be some Chinese over here.
It's a tradition for some.
Don't get in trouble. Before next time I talk to you.
Alright, remember what you're thankful for.
Bye.
Bye.
Batman wakes up to the smell of burnt turkey. Make an intelligence check, Robin.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to know what they're thinking?
9.
I'll take one.
I'm good.
Straight intelligence.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah, because I had 2 pieces of cake.
Nah,
and
not good enough.
2 pieces of cake?
Well, they had 2 different types of cake, right?
Hey, we split one.
We did split one of them, though, yeah.
What cake?
It was Judy's 25th work anniversary. So they ended up
That
making
kind of
it.
cake.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So there was like a good cake, and then somebody made a homemade carrot cake as well.
Wow. And then this cake.
And then this cake,
And
and
this
the
cake, and then
cupcakes,
the
and
ice cream
so I'm a little caked out at the moment.
Understand. Emily, was that enough
So
for you as
3,
well?
yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
So 3.
Okay.
My Naguba.
So, Layla.
Yeah.
Oh, does my intelligence just give me nothing? Intelligence.
Yeah, no, 9 is way too low.
Mom forgot the turkey in the oven when she took Batman to
Oh,
the
yeah.
hospital, probably.
I smell something.
You don't know about that, you didn't?
Something smells.
I know about Batman.
I think
Taken
something
away,
smells
I thought.
strange, but I think it's at home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I should.
How do you want?
Sorry.
Sorry, I got distracted. Basically, the old folks are full of shit. We're gonna let us stay there if we really wanted to. Under the conditions of not giving away the entrance to the secret base. Told her to think about it, and that we appreciated it, and I told her that we don't hate her.
True.
I don't know.
I don't know her. You hate all the family.
I apologize for that.
Oh, and the punch.
Oh.
Some people have a hard time not following orders.
Right. Okay. Just seems down still.
So, Layla,
Mm-hmm.
as you're going about downstairs, you run into Farfar again.
How was your flight, Farfar?
Says it was terrible. It got delayed multiple times. They wouldn't let us land. There was some sort of storm, apparently. Even when we did land, apparently everybody's evacuating the city for some reason because there was a bad storm. And the storm's over, but they're still leaving. I don't know.
Were you at least first class?
No, I'm not pompous like your father.
I like this guy.
He says, "So what's wrong? Tell Farfar all about it."
What's wrong?
I can always tell when there's something wrong with my little girl. He pats her head. He goes, "It can be our little secret."
I'm pregnant.
It's good. And she said that to you, and you just have to speak it out loud, you know?
She continues looking at you. She's like, "And Byron's the father."
Thanks, guys, for derailing my story. Derailing, get it? Because, you know. Okay, sorry. Now
You guys.
I'm just going through some things, and I think it's something I need to work through on my own.
All right. I understand, but if you ever need to tell me anything, I'm here.
Can you tell me the story of the necklace again?
He tells you, "Oh, well, that necklace has been in our family for many generations. It was my father's and his father's and his father's, and it would have eventually been passed down to my son if I had had one."
What?
This is your father. He doesn't have a son, as far as I know. Does he?
Layla's dad is his son.
Shit! I got it backwards. I got it backwards. I'm sorry.
Like, what?
No, sorry.
He's adopted?
Yeah.
Just learned something!
No, I'm sorry.
No, I got confused.
I got
I
mixed
thought
up.
it was your mother's dad.
Oh, I thought it was mother's dad the whole time.
Oh,
I got it backwards. No, you're right. It was, your dad didn't want it, so I gave it to you.
Do you know where our family got it?
No. I know several generations back there was a big fight about it, though. Because one of the men in our family had passed it on to his daughter, as opposed to his son. And there was a big fight about it, because it wasn't going to continue in the same family name. So it became a Flomison heirloom instead.
What was it before?
Do a luck roll for me.
Oh, I have to say high or low?
No, it's high. You want to get high.
Okay. 91.
Okay. He says, I think they're called the Sky family.
That's weird.
That is an interesting name. I think
Yes.
Flomison is much better.
I agree, honestly. Oh, by the way, I was wrong. The catering was for, like, the dessert. Mom totally made the turkey.
Roll deception.
You have good charisma.
17.
Goes, Well,
Is
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't heard it from you, but I know my granddaughter would never lie to me.
So tell me how your ears when she'll take them to the formal dining.
Tell about what?
how his year has been?
Okay.
All of his stories.
He tells you that, well, he's retired now and he's been doing a lot of fishing and, let's see, he says, he went camping a few weeks back and tells you all about his camping trip.
Have there been any, I know right now, around here, like the northern lights, or like coming south or more south? Is there anything like that on your end of the world?
I think that's happening all over. He goes, I don't really... It's strange, I can tell you that. He says, safeguard that necklace, Layla.
With my life.
Okay. So, it brings you to dinner. Your father is a little bit late to dinner, and there's a brief argument in Norwegian between your father and his father about him being late and doing business on Thanksgiving, and your father's like, you don't even celebrate Thanksgiving, you just came here because like you were invited for it, and he's like, so is this supposed to be like a really big important family holiday, like keyword family, and it just
is everyone
bicker
watching?
back and forth. People are watching, but like nobody really understands what they're talking about.
Layla switches her sparkling grape juice with her mom's wine.
What's that?
Wow.
Roll sleight of hand.
Okay. 17.
Okay. She does not see you do that, but I'm going to see if she notices when she tastes. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage because she's already had quite a few. Oh, she does not notice. But if she didn't have disadvantage, she would have had a nat 20.
Which would have also been.
In Norwegian, after Layla, I take a sip. I'm going to be like, Dad, Farfar, can't we just have a nice dinner? There's no need for argument.
Roll persuasion.
Gives her best puppy eyes. There goes my Xbox turning on. 19.
Okay, you succeed. They stop and you guys begin having a nice dinner. By the way, this reminds me of the story. Her like switching the thing really quick. I have to share this because I just remembered it. So she did this in real life with one of her friends that drinks way too much at a party that I was at, and I had no idea, but she handed me a glass of water to hand to her drunky friend, and I think that her and her other friends tried to communicate to me in some way that they had switched out the alcohol for water, but I just didn't get it. I had no idea. And so I gave her the glass, and I didn't have any suspicion whatsoever that the alcohol was switched, because they were pouring the alcohol. Like, I watched them pouring the alcohol. I guess I had turned around or something when they put water in hers, and I had my own of what I thought was the exact same shit, and so I have no idea that her drink was switched. I give it to her, and she drinks it, and she's already like really shit-faced and acting fucking loopy and like fucking psycho, like from... She's already way the fuck out of it. So she drinks from it, and she like spits it out and starts like cussing us out for switching her alcohol out for water. And I think that it really is alcohol. So in my head, she's just like so fucking drunk she can't taste the alcohol in any way anymore. I just thinks it's water. And so she's like fucking cussing them out, and I'm like sitting there like, no, seriously, like they didn't switch it. I'm drinking the exact same stuff. Like nobody switched your alcohol. Like calm your shit. And she's like flipping the fuck out. Eventually she storms off, but I was the one that ended up being in like the main one-on-one debate with her. So anyway, she was really pissed at me and ended up thinking that I was the one that switched it.
And we had a code cap take her home in the cab and have the cab drop us back off. Totally put drunk friend totally put her hands down other friend's pants.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was wasted.
Basically, I ended up accidentally getting this chick like super pissed at me because she thought that I had switched out her alcohol for a while.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Alright, back to the game.
Yes.
Yes.
You also didn't switch the music for me.
You don't need different music. What are you talking about? Anyway, so Thanksgiving is going relatively well. I'm gonna roll a perception for Farfar when he gets the turkey. He looks suspicious over at your mother when he starts eating the turkey, but then he looks at you and he's like, okay, and he lets it go and keeps eating.
I eat my veggies.
Okay. You notice Farfar turns to your father and goes, "Oh, your wife cooked this turkey very well." He like does Norwegian. Can you ask her what she did for the stuffing?
What happened to him letting it go?
And your dad sort of just like pretends he doesn't hear him and continues eating. And that's about right. Okay, what would you like to do? Dinner goes very nice. Is there any particular family fight starting conversation you wanted to bring up during the Thanksgiving meal or something? Or
No.
Family fight positive. Critical. No. Dinner goes smoothly. After, more smooth. Then, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, everything goes pretty well. Let me do a couple rules.
Desserts.
Desserts are delicious. Your Farfar brought some snacks from Norway as well. And
Oh, is Rickard there? Card there?
he is.
How is he looking?
He was looking very stately and pompous and chest puffed up. He has his wife next to him being very quiet. She hasn't said a word the entire time. She's very polite.
Wife?
Does he not have a wife? Am I getting this wrong too?
I'm just like, oh, is that the one grandma? Sorry.
Okay, your grandma there. Your grandma is there, sat next to him, who also happens to be
Okay,
his
sorry.
wife.
Sorry.
I'm confused. Like,
Players pick on them.
was there like a detail that they never got married? I apologize. I did not know.
We pick up on every little detail you say, mostly.
Yeah, the ones he wants.
Wife, he said wife.
What?
No.
Otherwise you'd be like, well, you didn't notice.
Layla will act as if nothing happened in the previous 24 hours. That everything is perfect.
Okay, roll deception or performance, your choice.
They're the same. 18.
Okay, you do fine. Dinner mostly goes pretty well. There's some debate about whether or not American football is a real sport at one point, but it's a pretty isolated debate because only 2 people are taking part in it.
In English or not?
The 2 that are speaking a different language, so nobody else understands them. Every once in a while, your father and your grandfather give each other like weird little glances. Your grandfather on your mother's side.
Well, they're not saying anything, so I can't pick up on it.
Yeah, they're not saying anything. It's like give each other like a weird little glance you catch every once in a while.
Like what?
Like.
So weird. Dinner goes by normally, I hope. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, at one point,
Is the doorbell gonna ring?
Farfar opens up his wallet and turns to your father and says, "By the way, I don't remember this boy in this picture here. Do you know who this is?" And proceeds to pass over a picture of himself with standing behind with his arms on the shoulders of you and David. And
Stop smashed potatoes in
so he goes, "I have no idea who that is. It looks like a relative of ours, though." He looks up at his father. He goes, "Do you have another grandchild you didn't tell us about?" And he just sort of like scoffs. And it pretty much ends there because, again, yeah, there's a lot of it's not going to continue or cause much of a scene because they're speaking a totally different language and one of them can't speak English. So you're pretty much golden there in that regard. Afterwards, your grandfathers both have presents for you.
Aww. Birthday.
So your grandfather on your mother's side looks at you and goes, "So Layla, whose present would you like first?"
Oh shit.
Seriously?
That's what he says. And they both sort of look at you expectantly.
You know what? This is perfect. I actually got you guys presents as well. Bartholomew.
Yes, Miss Layla.
Can you go up to my room and grab the presents?
Yes, Miss Layla. I put them in your closet. I'll go get them. He goes and runs off.
Taylor does that. Layla. How about we all take the presents to the formal entertainment room and we'll do a little name draw to see who's opens first.
Grandfather on your mother's side goes, "Layla, that's ridiculous. There's only 2 people. We're not drawing names." But he gets up and begins walking towards the living room. And Farfar just looks at and goes, "What are we doing?"
Okay, good.
I have presents for you as well. We're going to go open them.
We can't open them here.
I don't want to.
Oh, somebody's taking after her mother. And he gets up and he is walking off.
Isn't it you who always told me it's good to know what I want?
He looks at you, he's like,
I open my arm with him. Normal.
okay. Okay, Bartholomew comes back down. He has the gifts.
She will hand her 4 gifts to the family members that she bought gifts for, because I forgot my grandmas exist.
1 grandma.
1 grandma I miss. Oh, I feel so bad now. I was just expecting the grandpas to come out.
It's okay, they're used to the women not getting anything in the family. It's okay.
Oh, I feel a little hurt there. Women pride.
And she hands out her
I just say a little
gifts.
closer to home than you really.
So I hand out the gifts to my family members, to my grandma, and I go like, "Your present hasn't arrived yet, but I'll make sure to get it delivered to you."
Okay, yeah, she gives you a little kiss on the cheeks. She says, "That's fine, honey."
Okay.
Okay, so what presents did you get for everybody?
For Dad, Mom, it's a new pearl necklace, which she is wearing one.
Yeah.
She
She goes, "Oh, thank you, honey." She like looks at it. She looks at the one she's wearing. She goes, She like puts yours on, takes the other one off, sets it down.
Farfar has a new watch with 2 ravens on it.
I like Farfar.
Dad has really expensive sunglasses.
Okay, he likes them. He enjoys them.
And Rickard has a watch as well. No major details, but it has diamonds like around it.
Okay.
Like around the face.
They're all very happy with their gifts. Now, whose gift would you like first? Oh, neither one of them have produced boxes. If that's what you were.
Oh, what
Do you want to look?
Even or odd? Who's even and who's odd?
Yeah, who's the
I
oddball?
think we know who's them.
This means for the
1 and 2
Look,
is
look.
Farfar. Look, 1 and 2 is Farfar, and 3 and 4 is Rickard. Farfar.
Farfar?
It's a 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
He reaches into his jacket and pulls out a little jewelry box. Hands it to you.
Is there like a crank on it or anything?
There is, actually. It opens up, and inside is 3 little phoenixes that flap their wings and move up and down as it plays a little music tune.
Which one was that? Farfar.
And your other grandfather goes, saving the best for last, I see. But luckily, your first grandfather can't understand him.
Santa smiles.
And he says, close your eyes and put out your hand.
Did you say hand or hands?
He said hand. Okay. You hear a little jingle as he places something in your hand. You can open your eyes. They're car keys.
She's ready for the VIN number. Shit.
And he says, it's outside.
What is the key symbol? What is it?
It's a Chevy.
Well, taking the cue, she's gonna go outside.
Okay. Sure it's not a Pontiac by ever.
No, it's definitely a Chevy. And anyway, you walk outside, and right in the driveway, right in front of the house, down the stairs, is wrapped in a large red, huge fucking bow. Is a bright, hot pink Chevy Malibu. And he explains to you that he got it detailed to look just like the one on the old Malibu Barbie commercials.
That she used to
My face is hidden from him right now. As soon as he turns to him, thank you. Thank you so much. I love it. I'm gonna need to take lessons now.
He says, I've already had those paid for as well. Speak with your father.
Okay.
Says, until then, we can afford the tickets.
Your dad doesn't speak up on that?
Your dad's just like
a lawyer.
Hey, she's got free legal counsel. Who cares?
This is the other side of the family, though.
Right,
And they don't necessarily get along with each other very well.
I just say that's what he's thinking.
Thank you very much. I'm speechless.
If anybody's seen this particular abridged series, one of them, on the one hand, one of them is like Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, and the other one's like, screw the rules, I have money.
You ever seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge? What?
I watched Dragon Ball Z abridged instead.
I mean, that one's good too.
Watch both.
Which I'm so sad it's over for now.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged might legitimately be better than Dragon Ball Abridged, but shorter. It's really, really fucking funny.
Okay.
It's shorter, and it's a less popular original series than Dragon Ball, obviously.
Right.
Hilarious.
Well, that group seemed pretty freaking funny on setting up those bridges.
But anyway, yeah, you've got a pink Chevy Malibu. And it has vanity plates that say Barbie Girl.
Nah.
No.
It's BRBGRL.
Burger.
You're Bird Girl.
Bird girl.
Well, after we're done viewing that, we go back inside.
And as you guys are going back inside, your grandfather turns to Bartholomew and says, be a dear and go put that in the garage. And, like, keeps walking.
Still has the keys.
Huh?
I still have the keys.
Well, Bartholomew walks out anyway.
Hot wire car.
I'm gonna follow after him.
Okay.
Bartholomew.
Put it in the back.
Jingles the keys.
Oh, thank you, Miss Lynn. Stops.
Did you think you could take it to get it repainted?
Don't you think it would be better to wait until your grandfather goes back out of town before you get it repainted?
Is he gone?
Next week.
Okay, I guess I can't get my license in a week anyway, so yeah, we'll wait.
I think he'll want to see you driving it before then, but yes.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So he goes and drives off. What are you guys up to?
No, he turns the car on and all of a sudden starts blaring the Barbie.
I'm a
No.
Barbie girl. No, the horn, every time you press it, hello Barbie, let's go party.
No.
Okay.
Unlock it and goes.
None of this is canon. No.
Can you have all this in your place too?
Wanna go for a ride? Sure, Ken.
Alright, so
You can.
what happens to everyone else? You guys are on your way home. You're driving
Yeah,
back.
first, what is Nadia up to?
She is.
Oh, I forgot one very important detail.
Do that first.
It also is a convertible, the top folds back.
Okay, that's good.
That doesn't help.
It's,
How old are you supposed to get Barbie?
it's the future. I mean, I guess that's exactly.
It's a pop back.
Top. She calls for food to be delivered. Fucking pizza or Chinese or some shit. She don't care. Good luck.
Okay.
Anything that has the shortest time before it's delivered.
Okay, sure.
Pizza or something.
It is Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna do a quick roll. Yeah, you can find somebody.
Okay. She orders pizza, and then when she orders pizza for the bar, then she She pays over the phone so they can just drop her off.
Okay.
And then she's gonna go check on the others.
Who first?
Henna.
Okay. You walk to her room.
Dead bloody Henna. Okay, so I walk up and then knock on the door.
Okay. You hear sudden like barking, and, like scratching at the door.
She's gonna open the door and like slide in real quick.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, dog's freaking out, like hopping up and down, barking.
She's gonna pick up the dog.
Okay. You're like rah 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 rah. You like look her eyes like. Okay. He stops. He looks confused. He's like, do I keep barking? Do I not keep barking? I don't know anymore.
Oh, Scratchy's behind you.
Okay. You actually see Henna. Henna is currently sprawled out across the couch. She's got some bandages around her stomach, and she's wearing sweatpants and a cropped sweatshirt sort of thing. She looks kind of beat up, really bruised, and she's like, "Can you be a little quieter?"
Sorry, it was the dog.
Right. Could you go get more painkillers from downstairs, please?
Yes. I also ordered pizza. Are you hungry?
Yes.
You'll have to... Can you sit up?
No.
I'll be back. Now he's gonna blunt it. Here's your pizza!
She'd be very unhappy.
Okay. She puts it on my...
Dog see you. Rah, rah, rah. He goes, just leave and he'll shut up.
Okay, she leaves. Now she's gonna go to Jackson's room.
Okay.
Knock.
Jackson.
Did she seem like
Okay. Jackson's like, come in. Here.
Great, open the door.
Okay. Jackson is just sort of like laying down on the floor in a fetal position.
And where's Blake?
You do not see him.
Jackson, it's me.
I can see you.
Where's Blake?
Blake's in the infirmary downstairs.
It's really that bad. Okay, I ordered pizza. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Can you move?
No.
Okay, I'll bring you some. She kind of peeks around the corner where the dead bodies were. Does she see Benny and Annie?
Oh, and you go to that room?
I kind of walk. I looked in the hallway, like the hallway or around the corner. I don't go in
You
the
don't.
room.
You don't see them. You do see the room, which you could go in.
Peek around the corner real quick. Is there anything in there?
You don't see anything.
No dead bodies?
You open the room? No, you just see blood all over the floor.
Close the door.
They got up and left!
He ate them.
Oh my god!
That would just be the cherry on top of the cake.
But the next time you see Benny, now he looks 50 years younger and all that everything. I was waiting for that.
Okay, so she is gonna go get a bucket of bleach,
Okay.
and she's gonna open the room and put her purple band over her mouth.
Okay, really quick. This room had brown carpet.
And you said that it looks blood everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Just that the bleach is not going to leave the carpet its original brown.
She's just gonna close the door. She's not gonna bother. She's not gonna rip the carpet out. She's gonna go downstairs
Okay.
and to the infirmary.
Okay. In the infirmary, laying unconscious on a medical bed, is Blake. He is very bandaged up and unconscious, and he has Benny standing over him, and Benny seems to be slowly stitching something closed.
Where are the painkillers, Benny?
He goes, I ate them.
Are there more?
And he points to a shelf.
She walks over to the shelf and gets some.
Were you
You
avoiding
do not
me?
see any pills in the shelf. You do, however, see a syringe.
What the fuck is this?
Painkiller.
Is he not even looking at my
Yeah, he's not even looking at you. He's sewing.
You're taking a cue from me?
And
Kind
then
of the good stuff.
I have to go give this to Hannah. I ordered some pizza. Are you hungry?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Just ate.
What did you eat?
None of your business.
Did you take out the dead bodies?
Yep.
Did you eat them?
None of your business.
She like go like this out of his face.
Okay.
Just like stares at him.
He's just like sewing.
He was just fucking shit with me. She turns around later.
You watch as he picks up a finger from his pocket.
She goes back up to Hannah's room, sneaks in real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
Stops.
Okay.
At least it's not Tucker. At least he doesn't run in circles peeing over everything. So.
He doesn't pee over everything.
He did.
Well, maybe for you. Here's a syringe. She gives it to Hannah. Benny
Okay.
says it's painkillers.
She just like takes it and stabs it into her thigh.
Aggressive.
Empties it. You see her like eyes sort of like roll up for a bit. You see like her veins bulge for a second. You're like, ah!
Adrenaline, sorry!
A little bit of foam from her mouth.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I don't like scream. I'm like, are you okay?
She coughs a little bit. Ah. Yeah. She slowly sort of stumbles up. She's like, I'm good now. I'm good.
Are you sure?
I'm good. Yeah.
How was that?
She sets down the syringe a little too hard. And goes, oh no! You said it was painkiller. She begins walking out. She just like opens the door, begins walking out of her room. Dog just like leaves the room, bolts down the hallway.
Happy Thanksgiving! Now all you guys need is that oven to go on, catch on fire, and just bring
She
the
goes out to the
ambulance
bar and
here,
gets the
and the
pizza.
fire department.
Okay.
oh. Maybe we should have stayed there after all.
Pizza guy knocks on the door.
Come in. Alright, I go up to him.
Okay. He's like, I tried. He goes, it's locked.
I open the door.
Okay. Goes, don't you guys serve pizza?
Can I have pizza, please?
Yeah. Takes it.
Thank you. Goodbye.
No tip, bitch. Because walking off.
This goes through the door. What'd you say?
He'd take off running.
Grab him by his polo.
What did you say?
Happy
Thanksgiving? Sits down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess like 3 pizzas.
Okay.
She bought like 3 huge pizzas.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd want to tip if I were covering that.
He like serves like so 3 fucking pizzas on Thanksgiving. Don't give me a tip. Slams the door in my face. Like fucking bitch.
Oh, opens the door. Hey, you forgot your tip!
Stops. Slowly turns around, goes walking back.
No,
Here, just have 10. Just,
$10 credits? What are you giving him?
$10. Not credits.
not 10 credits.
Unless I'm driving and am I this driver? Because then you can give
I'll
me
give him
10
a
credits.
credit.
Okay, he takes it, he's like, oh, thank you. And he like begins running off.
Yeah. Bitch.
Okay.
So I put down the pizza. Hannah, please eat something. I don't know what Benny.
Oh, she didn't go up to the bar.
The fuck!
she's in the training room. Her hair's starts raising and turning.
However, when you turn around and walk back into the bar,
Grabs the dog with a scruff and like puts it back in his room.
okay.
She feeds it.
Roll stealth.
How many pieces?
She's down in prison room, beat the crap out of that girl right now.
Natural 1. Yes.
As you're walking off the dog, like, you run into Annie. She stops.
I grab the dog. Do I have the dog?
You have the dog, yeah.
Fucking Christ. She looks up at Annie. There's pizza.
Why do you have a dog? I give up. She just like storms off.
It's not mine. It's
And you
Jenna.
hear her be like, Betty, where's Betty? She has a fucking dog now. God, does she follow any of the rules when she was here?
Rough day.
Garbage.
I want to give Nadia a hug.
She takes the dog to the room and throws it in there. Whatever.
Shut the fuck up!
She goes down or tries to chase after it. Annie, please wait! No, it's not my dog.
She's gone.
Fuck it. Let's go down to Betty. Please let's pizza.
Okay. He says, I said I didn't want Nate.
Just FYI, is not my dog.
What dog? That is a dog.
She
You
turns
see as he
around
like
and
accidentally cuts open Blake.
By the way, so yeah, she's like, by the way, the dog's not mine. Takes a bite of the pizza.
I'm allergic to dogs.
She's walking away. Fuck this. Fuck. She's working for Hannah now. Just the. You have pizza in one hand, just do the double flip.
Roll investigation for him.
Investigation is intelligence, I think.
Yes.
Piece of garbage. Girl, Percy.
Passy.
That's up at 12.
No, never mind. 11. Inspiration. Wait! So that would be
15.
15.
Okay, you can find Henna. Henna is in the meeting room upstairs looking at the empty files.
Hannah.
And dead body?
She turns around. Pizza. She runs up and she just like grabs pizza from you. But did you bring a box?
One
Or
slice.
you only have one? Oh, you only have one slice.
Yeah.
She goes, "Where's the rest of the pizza?"
Before I tell you that, you calm yourself down. You let your dog out, and Annie saw it.
You let Annie see my dog? I thought I could trust you, Nadia. Ugh!
You let
She begins
the
like
dog
storming
out!
off. She just begins storming off, like not listening.
She'll turn around and follow Hannah and be like, do you want me to fucking burn this goddamn place down? I saved your goddamn life.
I know a person who can do that.
She's like, okay, she's like, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
keeps walking.
no fucking pizza for you, bitch.
She stops. She's like, but I want pizza.
Then don't be fucking pissed at me for your damn dog.
Nick,
What?
were they in this room?
Which one? What are you talking
It was the one
about?
upstairs.
That is,
That one,
yeah, that is the room. Yes.
Okay, so Nadia also saw a dead body in there.
right?
That's where Layla killed the kid.
I know. I had assumed, but maybe I assumed incorrectly that when she said she collected the dead bodies, that she also collected that one. But maybe I was
it
wrong.
was just the bar.
Oh,
Did
okay.
Annie not do anything with it up there?
No.
No one's gone up there.
Nobody's done
besides
anything there.
Hannah.
Yeah.
She knows that you killed it was there.
Okay, so she does see the dead body, and so retroactively, the only thing that would have changed, she'd been like, by the way, you missed one.
You missed a spot.
Anyway, at this
Again,
point,
I
it's like,
She's
burn
the one
this
who cleaned
goddamn
up the bar.
motherfucking place to the ground. Nobody fucking respects me. Shit.
Now we know why the elders act the way they do.
God, all of you. Garbage.
it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, Annie.
Yeah.
Benny.
She follows her down to the bar.
No, she's following you now. You said you knew where the pizza was.
Just walking.
Look. Whenever that dog, I did nothing but try to put it back in your room.
Whatever. Where's the pizza?
In the bar.
She begins walking, turn around, and just begins walking off. By the way, she looks really beat the fuck out of. She looks like like a fucking angry redneck husband beat the shit out of her. Like she is really screwed up, but
Doesn't
she
even give a shit.
But she isn't acting like it
Shit's
anymore.
not given.
Just so you know, the person you're yelling at is really beat up.
I
At
is
this
so
point-
done.
At this point, bye-bye, bitch!
Okay, I'm just making sure that it's very clear that she is really fucked up.
She's gonna
That's
go
all.
down there
Yeah.
and get some pizza. I understand
Okay.
that. She's just so frustrated with Henna right now because whatever the fuck Benny gave her, and so she's pissed at Benny for giving her a syringe full of what the fuck it is. She's pissed at Annie because she saw her with the dog and thinks it's hers and just doesn't even want to listen to her. She's pissed at Henna because Henna just thinks that she could just not even listen to her and then blame her for something she did. And then expect to have something in return. Like nothing happened. And expect her to clean everything up. So she's a little irritated.
Okay.
But she's gonna grab a couple slices of pizza and bring it.
And her mom is missing.
And her best friend.
Yeah, everything's up back
Her
then.
dad's not here either.
Yeah. She's gonna take a couple pieces to Jackson.
Okay.
Here's
Jackson's
your
just
pizza.
sort of like laying there, like, thank you.
Are you gonna be
Just
okay?
laying on the floor.
Are you gonna be okay?
You know, I don't. Do you think I'm gonna die?
No. Toughen up.
Don't feel too bad.
Like,
Toughen up.
like it hurts. Oh!
You toughen up. You got this.
Yeah, it's not genuine.
He's got like this big bruise across his neck where he was like slammed into the sink over and over.
Good. I mean,
Jackson, he did nothing.
Yeah, why do you hate Jackson?
It's Blake.
Blake's the
Was
one
Blake?
that was
Yeah.
at the highway.
Blake. I got forgetting.
Wow, you're being mean to the guy who smuggled you to the party.
That guy's cool.
That's not what. Okay, now I can feel it.
Yeah, that would feel better.
Oh.
No, it was Blake, and he's on death.
Sorry, I'm really better with faces than names.
No, Jackson's really cool.
Okay. So,
That's why I said it. Yeah.
during all this, I'm going to head back to the McCallums. You guys are in your car. Where are you going? What is your conversation? What is happening?
Home,
Okay.
but I guess the conversation. What do we tell them when we get home? Mom's clearly gonna want something.
I think Dad needs to explain this one.
I don't even know if Dad's gonna be home. I mean, he was last text. He was over at Layla's, so we'll probably beat him home.
Good. Do you want me to call him? Since you guys had it kind of it out, it sounds like. I mean, I can call him.
I didn't
mean,
have it out with Dad, really.
Did he just left you with the car?
Yeah, he wouldn't answer questions and then had to go do a work thing. And it was clearly more important than some of the things I was telling him.
You can't. I don't know. We either endanger both of them or. Hurt Mom.
Alright, why don't you call David? See if he'll meet up before and maybe we can all drive back together.
Okay. You're calling
Just
on
from
the
your regular phone, not
I-
the burner,
No,
right?
Well,
we
here's
decided
the
the
thing.
regular isn't.
Because otherwise you probably don't know his number.
we-
Oh, you remember it.
She remembered it.
You did
Yeah.
remember it. I remember that now.
Right.
Okay. Hello?
Ah.
Who is this?
Dad, it's me.
Robin?
Yeah.
Where's your brother? Have you seen him?
I'm with him.
Oh, did he get my message?
There's an issue with his phone.
Fuck, I remember that now.
But that's okay.
I need him.
Can we come meet you?
Yeah, I need to be picked up at the Flamison residence. Does he remember where that is? Just sort of
Hey,
standing at the
brother?
bottom of the driveway.
do you remember how to get to the Flamisons?
No. Why don't you look it up on the phone quick? I'm sure we can figure it out.
Dad, can you just text the address to this number?
Yeah.
And then we'll come get you.
Whose phone is this? Who are you with?
I'm with Trevor.
Wait, whose phone are you calling from?
This is a spare because of his being broken.
Oh, I see.
Well, what else are we supposed to do, Mom?
No, it's fine. Yeah, I'll text you the address.
Okay.
Okay, he hangs up. And a few seconds later, you get a text message with the address.
Okay,
we gotta get rid of these phones.
So, why does he sound so suspicious of me? I mean, it's like
because he's suspicious of all of us at the moment.
Fair enough.
Do you go to pick him up?
Yeah, as long as she gives me directions.
Take a left up here.
Okay, you guys get there. In the meantime, Batman, you can see through your eyes, is looking at your frustrated mother who's kind of like hitting her head against the refrigerator while there's a burnt turkey like sitting on the counter, and she's like every once in a while looking through her phone, and you don't know what she's looking at because it's looking from down there, but
Can you help them under her snuggles? You totally did just go poop.
she looks at Batman and she's like, and now you're perfectly fine.
Batman goes and rubs against her legs.
Okay.
And does a to see if she'll pick her up.
She does more of a not now and like nudges it more or her away. Then she turns, picks up Batman. She goes, "You're the only one who doesn't lie to me, Batman."
Batman goes over right back.
He goes, "We're gonna give Daddy a piece of our mind, aren't we, Batman?" Okay.
We'll pick him up.
So I think hurting Mom is really beyond avoidance. I can't even tell you what she's going through.
That's why I feel like we don't want to hurt her any further by just disappearing either. That's enough to send her to the freaking loony bin, right?
Would she be safe there?
Probably not.
So when you guys arrive in front of the Flamisons and see your dad there, looking kind of cold, and he looks underdressed for the location.
It's like he just ran out of the house or something.
Right? Trevor will do the slow pull-up as well, as he kind of looks around the area, making sure it's not a trap.
Okay. He's just like, okay, guys. So he pauses briefly to look at the car, and so I'm curious. Do you guys do anything when you stop?
Is it a? Oh gosh, I don't know if cars are made this way anymore. Is it bucket seats up front or is it a bench?
Bucket seats.
Alright, Robin gets out of the car. I get out of the car so that he can have a front seat.
Okay.
Or actually drive?
No, she doesn't think of that.
Hey, that's
Yeah, okay. You get out. He like looks at Trevor. Waits.
Been doing it this long, Dad.
If Trevor doesn't do anything for like 3 seconds, then he'll just get in the passenger.
He doesn't do anything for 3 seconds. He's not allowing Dad at this moment to be the one in charge.
He's asserting his son dominance. I'm a man now, Dad.
So like, we're all gonna get driven off to someplace that we don't want to. That's what he's worried about at the moment.
Right back to Denny's.
Damn you, Denny's.
Okay. So,
what are you doing here?
As I had to speak to Mr. Flamison.
We'll start pulling away to go home.
Where'd you and Robin go?
We had to speak with a friend as well.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Well, we've got a long car ride, Dad. Maybe we could start talking now.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, that or we just sit down with Mom then, huh? When we get home? Tomorrow morning? Sit down with Mom and have a big chat, right? As a family?
Sounds good, honey.
Eyes in the mirror and his...
Dad, we need to talk now.
We can talk about it later.
Seriously?
What's happening later that it matters?
Thanksgiving is tonight. Let your mother enjoy Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
She is not the shapeshifter. We killed it today.
I'm not the what?
Well, you didn't want this conversation, but here it is.
Okay. See your dad sort of shift a little bit, and I just like look straight ahead.
Oh. Blink around and pull over.
Oh! Hold on. Okay.
And then take keys out of the ignition and put them in his pocket.
Okay.
Do you mean the cat thing?
He just looks like he's waiting. He has sort of like a defeated expression on, but just sits there waiting.
What are you waiting for, Dad?
Waiting to get home so I can eat the dinner my wife cooked for me.
We're just gonna pretend like nothing's happening.
At least until tomorrow. I don't know why you're so eager. I said I would talk to you.
That's what you said to me, and then you drove
Because
away.
we're supposedly in danger. And we're being advised to run. And we don't want to run from you guys.
I'm not the person you should be telling that to, Trevor.
He looks around.
You don't say anything. There's nobody on the road. You see trees.
Dad, can I see your wallet?
My wallet? I look over like, what?
Trevor also gonna half-like look like, okay. Good to see where this goes.
It takes a second, like he's sort of contemplating it, but then he's just like, he just like throws you the wallet.
Lets it fall on the seat. And she's gonna start looking through it.
Okay.
I am looking for a card that resembles the one that was given to me by the authorities.
Roll investigation.
Oh,
20.
20?
Woo!
You search very thoroughly. You do not find anything like that card. You do find several like membership cards to various stores, a couple coupons, his ID, his military ID.
Anything that doesn't make sense, like anything that's like, why would you have this in your, like, what? Sam's Club doesn't exist anymore. Like that way. Just ignore what it costs.
No, I don't think so. I think everything's pretty in order.
I think Sam's Club goods are
He's got
it's owned by Walmart.
Mr. Flamison's business card. That might stick out.
She's going to take that And then hand him the rest of the bag. Okay.
It's like looking at you like, whatever.
Thanks, Dad.
This number's in my phone. I don't know why you need that. So he puts it back.
Exactly. Why would you need that?
Why would a 12-year-old girl need that? I don't know. Anyway.
Well, yeah, I can talk, huh? Okay.
Trevor, why can't we talk tomorrow? You have not explained to me anything that is about to happen tonight that is going to prevent us from talking tomorrow.
Just told us not to tell you.
Are we even safe to talk in here right now?
No, let's talk tomorrow.
So.
Uh-huh.
Well, let this go, and then
You know what to
and
do.
go.
Come on.
Just stick together.
Let's back up.
Can you promise you will actually discuss this tomorrow?
Yes, I promise.
Insight check.
Sure, roll inside.
$16.
16? He seems to be telling the truth, though he is kind of looking at you in a scrutinizing sort of way.
Yeah, well, he knows what that feels like.
She does it back.
Sees the same look.
Huh?
Starts the engine.
Okay.
Pulls back up. Like, look at it. Look at it, alright. Make sure it's safe.
Okay. Drive home?
Yep. Oh, you're gonna have a good time explaining this to Mom.
If you think you're gonna come home and have a dinner, you're sort of. Let me
Wait,
tell you, you're gonna be disappointed.
what's wrong with dinner?
Now Trevor's
Do
worried.
you like dark meat?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh.
It's just like, father's just like looking like, what's going on?
Take it home.
If
As
you.
as you guys are on your way back, father says, if I could have any one thing right now, it would be to erase my memory of this week. How about you two?
I don't think I give up the knowledge I have for anything, Dad.
No, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, I want your memory erased too.
If you could have any one thing, it would be my memory erased. That's good to know.
No, I want you to. I want to know that we can trust you. That's what I want.
I want my dad to protect me.
It's my stomach.
What?
Sorry. Oh, there, no, totally did it.
That was her stomach.
I think it was my stomach.
As well, I guess I know what we'd do if we had a genie.
Genie in a bottle.
Does that mean my wish doesn't get to come true?
What?
No, we're driving.
Oh, how we parked.
Darn.
Shit. Okay. As soon as the car stops.
Okay, you do eventually. What if it's at a parking light or a traffic light?
Okay, well then. I was thinking about it.
Anyway.
He's saying go.
Go.
So you do eventually arrive at home.
Okay, we pull the car into the driveway or into the garage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your mother looks out the window, sees you driving. It's like you can see her face like looking
Like
incredulous from the window.
Is Trevor still driving?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep, he parked the car in the garage.
You guys walk in.
He gets out and just kind of makes a gesture for Dad to proceed.
After you.
and
He walks in. As soon as he steps in, your mother, Fiona, is immediately at him, like grabbing his shoulder, just like like hitting his shoulder repeatedly.
Oh, I know how that is.
And
Relate.
it's like, the fuck is wrong with you? Trevor doesn't even have a license. Where the fuck did you go? He's like, we'll talk about it later. He's like, don't fucking talk about it later.
Is she crying as she's doing this?
A little bit, like there's tears, but she mostly sounds angry. And he's like, can we just have some turkey now? And you see her just like spin around and grab a pot, and she's about to throw it at his head, and he grabs her hands, and she's like, so no to the turkey?
Wow!
she is.
I love my family.
Sniffs a
I
little
do
bit.
too. I think my mom's freaking awesome. I wish I had her balls.
She'll grab me by the hair and yanky me around.
Well, you know.
So
Surely she's more mild than I am.
the rest of the food is well done. You guys can have a lovely Thanksgiving meal.
And mac and
So-
cheese is a little dry.
It is a little dry. Do you try to bring up any sort of conversations at the table?
Nope. In
We'll
fact,
talk
I mean,
about it
unless we
later.
get to dinner right away, Trevor's gonna go up to his room and he's gonna start packing a bag.
Okay, well, your mother calls you down for dinner.
Okay.
Do you come?
down.
Okay.
Robin has a doctor's side. Right?
And she
Okay.
has everybody say grace, and she asks you all what you're thankful for. And she says that she is thankful to...
She takes a huge swig of wine.
Actually, she'd probably say something like that. She'd say that she's thankful that Batman is alive, and she says, while you three were out gallivanting in the car, which you don't have a license to drive, Batman got very, very sick, and I had to call an Uber, and this strange Indian man picked me up all the way to the back.
What happened to Batman? He looks fine. She looks fine.
She just fell over.
Fainting goat syndrome?
She looks like she's gonna throw something at you, but she stops. She goes, anyway, that's what I'm thankful for. Turns to Robin.
Thankful for a mom who cares so much.
Then it goes to your father.
Does she not say anything to that?
She says, "Aww," and like rustles your hair. Okay. Goes to your father, to Eamon. And he says,
Oh, that's nice.
I'm thankful to know so many truths. Then he turns to Trevor.
I was like, that's a weird one. That's a lot. Huh.
Your mother seems to agree, like,
Yeah. I'm thankful that we're all here together tonight on Thanksgiving. I wasn't sure if Dad was going to make it home in time.
Mother looks at you. You're the one that drove him home!
I meant from overseas.
It's like, oh. Anyway. Who has the matches?
I think I do. I left you with the wallet and receipt, though. Because I never took those back to that conversation.
Roll a d20 for me. Just roll a d20. I want something amusing to happen. But only if you roll really low. 7. 7?
Is that low enough?
No, you're good. You're good. I'll just say.
I was gonna. Cigarettes I was gonna. Pocket. You're smoking.
Nah, not only would it be matches, but it like has the name of a lounge on the front. Like, you were out at a lounge. Well, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say it's in Boston in there. Yeah.
You don't know. She might get around.
She used to work there. Okay. So Thanksgiving goes pretty well, unless you guys do anything deliberately to cause conflict.
Layla is doing something at night. All right.
No, just kind of giving Dad looks the majority of the time.
He's giving you looks too.
I was just watching everybody get each other looks.
So, after dinner, what do you do? You said you were packing?
Yeah, he's packing a bug-out bag if he needs it.
Okay. You doing anything, Robin?
I'm not leaving Trevor's side.
Okay, so you're just watching him pack up a bag?
Do you want to pack one too?
Yeah, after you're done.
Sure.
Okay.
And he'll go ahead and hide it back in under the bed or something. And
what else in this bag?
Some extra clothing, maybe some granola bars, some bathroom material like next roll of toilet paper, and like his toothbrush and toothpaste and comb. He's holding off on putting the remainder of the $2,000 in there until later, but more a bag that looked like it might just be going for camping potentially at the moment.
What about aberration guts,
nope.
Space syringe?
None of that stuff at the moment. He's not taking any of the weird things out yet. Those are going to be last minute pulls if he's going to do that.
Okay. Layla, what did you do afterwards?
I wanted to wait until like midnight to do something.
Okay, what will you be doing?
I'm gathering the clothes from the hamper or wherever they are from the junkyard.
Okay.
Going into my closet to find the duffel bag.
Okay.
That has David's varsity jacket, the watch, the glowy jar in it. I'm gonna gather that, and I'm going out to the fire pit.
Okay.
Set everything down. Go back in. Look like I'm about to start it with my hand, but then go back in, get the kit to light.
You leave all that stuff on the ground when you go back in?
No.
No?
No, she'll take it with her.
Then why'd you walk out there with it in the first place?
Because she was going to start the fire with her magic, and no, she's not.
Okay.
Starts it the normal way.
And you took all these things out of the duffel bag?
No, they're in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw my clothes into the fire first.
Okay.
Watch it burn.
Okay. Burns.
Looks at the watch again.
Roll stealth.
Roll it. Six.
Did you ever use your D12?
Just did.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Was it like a 1?
It was a 4. It was
oh,
higher
you
than
rolled really bad.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay.
How bad is your name?
No, it's a 0.
Oh, it is 0.
Yeah, we moved the 2.
Oh.
Okay.
Just looking at the watch, wasn't there a name on the back of it?
I don't recall if there was a name on it. I think it was just a really old antique watch, wasn't it? But it may have had a name inscribed on it. If it did, I know what the name would have been if it did, but I don't recall it having a name.
I don't know where my notes are for it. It was in the sewers.
Yeah,
there. She's contemplating. Stuffs it back into the duffel bag.
Okay.
Just watches her clothes burn with the duffel bag sitting on the chair next to her. Or myself.
Okay.
Zipped and closed up.
Anything else?
Just watching the fire.
Find watch. Find name tag. It is. I don't write down what the watch is.
Okay. I feel like there was.
It was if you disabled the.
This is a newer notebook.
On your old notes, it should be March 28th.
Yeah, mine started in May.
I just said find watch.
Just watching the
Oh,
fire.
here.
The name tag.
I'll tell you. If it did have anything on it, it would be Mr. Parker.
Okay, no. I remember writing a name, but. I don't remember though. No. It's still in her bag with the orb of light wrapped in David's varsity jacket.
Did you take any of that out?
Nope, it's all in the duffel bag still.
Okay. Are you doing anything else? Okay. Nadia, what are you up to? Thanksgiving evening. At some point, Benny and Annie both come out into the main bar, which Annie, you can't even remember ever seeing her out here other than her brief conversation with Trevor. She's sitting down across from Benny, and they're just like sort of like eating pizza.
Is it just me or like who can't picture old grandparents eating pizza for some
I
reason?
know. They got the fork and knife going.
Hannah at some point sort of like falls over grabbing her gut. It's like, oh, the pain's back. The pain's back. Fuck.
She's gonna try and help her go home.
Okay. She's crying by the time you get her there.
Just
It's like,
rest.
it hurts.
Just rest.
I need painkillers.
I don't.
Get me another syringe.
Just go to sleep, and then she leaves her in there.
Okay.
Benny, will you check on her later? Or Annie, I don't care.
Benny says, yeah, have to, unfortunately.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
And so then she's gonna go up to her room, and she's gonna like sit down and on her bed, cross-legged, look at her phones. She's gonna try to
Let
call
her
Henry.
feed.
Okay. You get voicemail.
She's gonna try to call him again.
Okay, you get voicemail again.
Was it actually ringing, or does it go straight to voicemail?
It goes straight to voicemail.
She leaves him a message.
Okay, what's it say? Or do you want to text me?
She leaves the message that just says, "Please let me know that you're safe." And that's it.
Okay.
And then she decides to go to bed because today was just a fucked up day.
Alright, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll end the session here.
Happy fucking Thanksgiving.
God damn.
So,
That was intense.
are you guys excited for your conversation with your father tomorrow?
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I am excited as a player. I'm not. I had Robin and I don't know.
Nadia, how do you feel about the current state of the
him.
Lotus?
Not happy.
Thinking about how just a couple weeks ago it was banging bar, blasting music, people dancing and hanging out and having fun, and
It's upsetting to see everybody in that state, and she's upset because not only is half of her family gone and partially missing and hasn't spoken to them in weeks, but the people around her that she cares for and is there with her that she can count on are all hurt and injured, and one being missing is a lot harder for her to deal with.
Layla, what are you thinking about the campsite fire with all your stuff?
You really want to know what she's thinking?
Unless you think it's like a big spoiler.
Layla thinks she's a monster.
It's a sad day for your party today as Thanksgiving comes to an end.
If it's coming to an end, I should state that I do help my sister pack a bug out bag as well.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
And if you want, you can come up with any other ideas for, because you took the jacket piece, right?
The what?
Jacket, the June jacket chunk. Or did you only take a picture and leave it behind?
She took a picture.
I think I picture because it was too bloody.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Consider doing something with that. But, alright, cool.
I should have taken it. How long?
So,
Good job, guys.
So we're meeting
on for next week?